Pullze Check podcast. Guys, we got a special one for you today. We got the Resurgence grinders in the house. Lucky, Nixstah, how we doing today, boys?
Hey, Vaz, man.
I'm big chilling, bro. Big chilling in my environment, home turf.
Right here, right? Listen. All right. So let me explain what's gonna go down and what kind of we're all gonna do today, so that way everybody on YouTube, wherever supposedly there's like. We're on like 16 platforms. I didn't even know there were 16 podcast platforms, but you know, awesome. But everywhere, wherever you're listening, watching, we'll be doing a March Madness style bracket. We did this for all big map like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, and we're doing the same thing, but for Resurgence, all the Resurgence maps or POI, sorry. And ultimately to lead down to one single POI that, according to us five, is the best Resurgence POI out of them all. Boys, we got Rebirth in here. We got every map. Yo, listen, I wouldn't doubt if fucking JD put a bugger fort shit in here too. I don't know, bro. You know, but we'll
Did
figure
he
it out.
have multiple POIs?
What?
I couldn't even name a POI for Albagra.
It was just a castle.
Four, right?
I know. Were there any named POIs on the map?
I don't think so.
Or was it just
I couldn't even
Albagra
tell you.
Fortress? It's
I can't
literally
even
one
tell you.
POI.
That's why. Oh,
Yeah, it was
It's
bad.
one POI. That's crazy.
Wait, okay, so real quick. I know Lucky's obviously been on the podcast a lot. Nixstah, is this your first time or is this your second time?
First time, dude.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
I think
Pretty
he
sure.
jumped in for an interview
Yeah.
or something, but besides that, nah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
All right.
dude.
You know
Let's
what?
go.
Wait, Nixstah, okay, wait, hold on. If that's the case, bro, give us a little rundown of who you are, how juicy your cock is. Come on, go ahead and tell everybody.
Okay. I got like a good 3-inch cock, you know, but
I bet.
I've been grinding Warzone since year one, and I didn't shift to Resurgence till Rebirth dropped. And then I
Okay.
started grinding that. Been grinding Resurgence ever since then. I really don't touch big map. Like, you know, we're cooking on Resurgence, dropping high kill games. We got the 81 bomb record right now on Vondel, which is crazy, you know. So we've been cooking, you know.
Okay.
Cooking.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Lucky, what you been up to? I know your Resurgence has been like the hot subject right now for the last couple months. What you been up to, boss?
Nah, yeah, I jumped into Resurgence like towards the end of her dance when Rebirth was kind of like Control Center wasn't Control Center. Went from there. Now I just like do whatever like I'm having fun with. Right now it's definitely Resurgence. Just like there's a lot more creative ways you could play the game and different loadouts you could use. Like, so I'm on that right now. Gonna start doing a little bit more stuff outside COD soon, so that's
Okay.
lit. But it's just cool to branch off and do bunch of things. Resurgence and ranked. Ranked is lit. Ranked is
All
fun
right.
as fuck.
All right. Cool. All right, man. Well, look, let's get into it. Let's not waste any time. We got a lot of POIs to cover. JGOD, Ebatez, let's lock in today. Yeah, I feel like they don't need no introduction. You know the boys. You know the goats. Yeah. All right, boys. Listen. So I'm gonna bring up I'll bring it up right now. Okay. What now? The way it's gonna work, we're gonna do all one side of the bracket and then do all the other side of the bracket. All right. So, for example, it's Bay versus Beach Club. I want everybody to give their opinions. What y'all think is better, worse, and why? Some of these, I'm not gonna lie, they're probably not even like crazy POIs. So be prepared. Just let me know what y'all think. Bay, this is from Fortune's Keep. Was this in both, boys? Was this in both OG and new?
Yeah, they didn't
I
touch
believe
it.
so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
they added a peer to part of it, but it's the same.
It's the same shit. Okay. So, boys, from this Bay versus Beach Club, I think everybody knows. I think everybody hates Ashika Island. Which one of these out of is y'all going with? Talk to me.
I'm
We're
gonna
going
take.
like in a certain order.
I'm gonna
No,
take
yeah.
beach. I'm gonna take Beach Club, but just because Bay, I feel like it's so boring. Like there's just not much
Yeah.
there.
Like it's like battle of mid, right? Like we're starting off at that.
Yeah, it's super
this is a
mid.
battle of the mid right here.
So we'll go top to bottom. I guess from my perspective. So it's Ebatez, JGOD, Lucky, Nixstah. So JGOD, talk to me.
I would say Beach Club as well. I think it's just a generally better POI. There's more loot.
Okay. All right.
Like, they both suck, but
Lucky, go ahead.
Yeah, for sure, Beach Club. It's actually not that bad of a POI. It's actually fun to fight there, especially endgame. I'll take Beach.
Okay. And Nixstah?
Yeah, I'm gonna take Beach Club. I think there's usually like a zip there too, so you could just like rotate, you know.
Wait, do you guys even like do people really even like in this map?
Dude, people do. Like,
Ashika?
surprisingly, a lot
Some
of people like
people do.
Ashika. Yeah.
Really?
It's just,
Okay.
you gotta think of it like from a casual point of view, there's less players, there's a higher chance for you to win the game, and the games are, I think, like a minute or two faster than Vondel.
yeah, they are faster.
When you think about Vondel, it's 72 players. The casual player can't always win.
I think one of the biggest problems with the map still is the murkiness of the water. It is dark, like blue, like just dark. You can't see 3 feet in front of you.
I dropped like 12 kills on a Sheik yesterday, and it was crazy, bro. I can't lie. It was insane.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Look, I don't think it would be a bad map if it just looked a little bit nicer. Like I know Lucky tweeted out some pic of like a Treyarch inspired map versus like a Sheikah, and like the difference is just drastic. I don't know. The way maps make you feel, I think matters in my opinion. But all right, we'll go Beach Club for this one. We'll go Beach Club. All right. Now Camp. Wait, is this old? This is the old one.
Bro, yes, and it's so much better, bro. It's OG. Oh,
Wait,
dude.
the OG
This
one
one's
was
actually better. Yeah,
so much better,
Camp
bro.
was better.
Oh my god, so
There was
much
more
better.
maneuverability because right now it's basically just a gas station with the building next door to it, and it's kind of like there's a buy station there, at least in ranked, so it's at least you can move out of it, but it still sucks. It sucks.
Okay.
The original, but the new one, the old one was better. The old one was better.
So much better, dude. Everything about the old Fortune Scheme map was better.
So what do y'all
And
think?
I do not like City Hall.
City Hall. I never go there in Bondo.
It's ass. It's
Nixstah,
ass.
what about you?
Yeah, it's pretty mid. There's like no loot there either. It's like the dead part of the map, you know.
Okay. Lucky.
It's one of those spots. I mean, go Camp. City Hall's cool though, like for endgame, but anything outside of endgame, it's horrible. Like when you
endgame's
get City
there.
Hall, it's fun.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay, so I think, are we all agreeing on Camp, or are there any objections?
I think Camp.
Why did they change it? I remember this, like, even then, was this like a duplicate of in Caldera, a section of the map in Caldera?
Airport.
Yeah,
Airport.
they just duplicated it, right? Like copied and pasted that shit?
It's very similar. I think it is slightly different though.
Okay, I guess because of the helipad, but we'll go Camp. We'll go Camp for this one. Now we got, oh God, what? I don't even know how to pronounce that. Farms or Central Station? Ooh.
I
All
don't
right.
even think about this, right?
I don't even think Central. Where's Central Station even used?
That's bottom Vondel. That's where that's
Like that
right behind,
rarely, you
Mall.
rarely
Where
experience
is this?
it, right?
Yeah, like the zone barely pulls there. Like
Yeah,
Ever.
Where is
Farms
this?
is definitely the toughest spot on this.
I like the end of the map.
Yeah, Farms is
It's behind
that-
Mall.
Farms is a
Yeah, it's
staple.
that weird.
You keep going behind Mall.
Oh.
Past
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Farms is definitely the better POI. Like it's
Okay.
hotter
Yeah.
for sure. It's way hotter.
It might be one of the best POIs on Farms.
It's
Yeah,
so
the only
hot
part
there,
that
too.
sucks is when you try to rotate out of there is the people that are on those rooftops just camping it.
Just the
Yeah.
street,
Always the
crossing the
worst.
street here.
Mm-hmm.
Always the worst.
Okay, so we'll go OG Farms. OG, it's okay. OG Farms, bro.
Oh, guinea coo.
I'm not gonna even try to pronounce that, brother.
Good luck.
Yo. All right, so we got Gatehouse or Cruise Terminal. Cruise Terminal again on Bondo, one of the edge of the map is like POIs. I don't think anybody goes there, unless one of y'all do. Let me know.
Paddle the mid right here.
I would say what happens at Gatehouse is a little bit more dynamic. I think Cruise Terminal, the reason why it gets a little bit more contested is because those loadouts literally drop where we're looking, like on the other side of the wall or whatever. So it gets kind of obnoxious. So I don't know. I think both are whatever.
Okay,
Do you guys like the new gatehouse or the old one?
what's
the
the
new one.
Yeah, this is the new one.
new
But
one, yeah.
honestly,
Just busted it open, you know?
I don't even remember the difference. Was like
Yeah.
It wasn't broken. It was closed.
Yeah. And
That's
there
all it
wasn't,
was,
like,
right?
an easy way to get up to it from the front, like the front of the gate. Like there wasn't the sides. Like,
There was like
Yeah.
a ladder. No, there was a ladder on the inside.
okay, yeah, we
Yeah,
got it on the inside.
But this, they
yeah.
made it better where you could just walk up the left side.
Oh.
It just gets a little bit sketch because the people over on the church side are always overlooking. So it's
Yeah.
kind of hard to rotate through, but still it's more dynamic now.
You think this
But
one's better?
Cruise is so limited. Cruise is
I
so
remember the
limited.
spiral staircase. Now I remember that. Tech is reminding me of that. I don't even go. I've maybe gone to Cruise Terminal once in my life, so I'm gonna say Gatehouse for me. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's in a weird spot on
Gatehouse.
Bondo. I'm gonna say
Gatehouse, yeah.
Gatehouse.
Nixstah, you too?
Yeah, gatehouse for sure.
Okay. JGOD, you said Gatehouse, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Going to the next one is Graveyard or Graveyard. Wait, hold on. Okay,
Ooh.
both graveyards. Damn.
Ooh.
This one actually might be hard.
I say the Fortunes Keep one on the right is the better one.
Yeah, I agree. Because it's like right
agree.
next
I
to the
agree with
city
that.
and like the town, and it's for hot there,
Damn.
you know. And you get
I agree with
and
that.
there's a buy.
I don't know. Like I'm conflicted
Also,
because
the Graveyard, both of them have the underground sections too, which is kind of cool. But
Yeah.
I feel like the
don't know.
regain for the Bondo one is like insane. Like you die, whenever you land on that, and you just regain instant. You get your loadout again. I don't know. Lucky, talk to me. What you thinking?
I think graveyard on the left is like, its location sucks because like I land near there, but if you're trying to rotate out of that graveyard, you're fucked. You either got to go to the water, out in the open to the left, and all the other spots around.
You got to cross water on both sides pretty much.
Yeah.
And the other side where you get pinched into is where all the loadouts drop. So everyone's always looking at that intersection.
I like to fight there, but like it's because I have an advantage, like going into it. So I gotta go right side for sure. But being like, if I were land there, oh god, that's where Ebatez lands in the dojos. I just
and then also on graveyard on the right side for fortunes, I think the rotations out of there are much better. If you can rotate smoke across, there's the underground section going into the keep, or you go up the left side where the ladder is, or you go through the church side, or you cut across like underground. Like there's a lot to maneuver out of that spot.
I don't mind it. I think I guess because when I go grave, it's kind of just like I don't know. I feel it's so out in the open. I'm just kind of I just it's something. It's a POI that I just passed through. I'm never like, oh, I like fighting here. But then again, the other one is the same shit. So I don't know.
We just had a zone in there today.
Yeah. Really?
So, yeah. Literally on like just to the side of the buy station.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I feel like that shit never ends there. Like rarely. Maybe I'm faded. Anyways, forget it. Grotto. Where the fuck is Grotto?
It used to be on
Grotto
the
was
old Fortune's Keep. Now it turned into ground zero.
Yep.
Wait, I actually
it was
don't even
literally
remember
in the exact
this.
same spot. Yeah, there was a little bit of a buy station on the lip in there, and there was like gas mask everywhere. And then when you would come around, I'm pretty sure you would zip up, and then that's kind of how it was. This POI sucked because you could just get held, even though there was a zip and there was a I don't know. I didn't like it. Grotto.
I don't remember this. I'm gonna be honest.
Too, but at least there's maneuverability in ground zero.
Yeah, ground zero you could go up and down almost any side of the hill. They actually, I love this part about the new Fortune's Keep. People hate it.
Really,
like, bro? Compared to like what you had before now, it's like it just adds a little bit more flow in my personal opinion. Landing like no one used to land Grotto. Like people land ground zero now.
I hear what you're saying. Like there's more ways to get up and stuff, but I think like the first one, the Grotto on the left, is better as far as like the hole, but the paths and stuff to get up were way better on the new one, in my opinion. Yeah, because dude, that ground zero hole on the right, it's so bad, man. There's so many openings, and like you can't even get into the bottom layer unless you're just getting fried. There's really no way to get down there if people are up top.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if this is recency bias, but like I don't even remember Grotto, so I gotta go ground zero.
It wasn't a POI that you could actually fight at because people were so close on the top that you couldn't fight. Like versus this, there's like 72 different angles and tons of cover on the top edge.
Yeah,
where people can literally. Like finesse and fight, you know, on the bottom.
I don't remember ever fighting at Grotto.
Never.
Ever.
The building or the hell, the way it works is you have to like over peek it to look down and then kind of go straight down versus ground zero is like an upside down volcano. Like it goes out. So you could go down the hill.
Okay. All right. Well, fuck, bro. Which guys, what are y'all choosing?
I'm choosing Grotto.
Ground zero.
Everybody going ground zero, right?
No, I like Grotto, but
you like Grotto, Ebatez?
Nah, this new ground zero's ass. Besides the little paths to get out, like I think they did a good job as far as like making new ways, like new tunnels and stuff to like get through. But that first one is just way better. Like as far as like, dude, this part of the map is just so open. It's so annoying to play again. I hate this part of the map.
Okay, so are we gonna agree that? Well, I guess it's 4-1.
Grotto, yeah, it's a 4-1. Yeah.
Okay, ground zero. Okay. All right. Now, next one is zoo or construction. Construction. Oh, that's fucking. Is that Rebirth?
That was
that was the first version of. Yeah.
Hey, you can tell I didn't play at this time Rebirth, bro. I was probably on
I didn't play Rebirth either at this time, to be honest.
I would say that out of the two POIs, zoo is definitely better as a POI. Because construction, it eventually became the command center or whatever the hell it's called, control. And that was way better. There was almost no loot here. You would land and there would be like 2 chests and that's it.
I don't even remember this.
Here.
Is this where...
the POI.
Yeah, dude, is this where ground... No, what's it called? What'd you say,
Control
JGOD?
center.
Is that
Control
where...
center
that's
is
what
now.
JGOD said.
That's like basically them building it up.
Yeah, it was the walls of it. And the like, it was bad. And you can get overlooked from like prison. And there's no like, I don't know, it's terrible. It's so bad.
Okay,
And there was like a buy station there, I think, too, but it was in a bad spot.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
go
remember that
zoo.
part, though.
I'm gonna go zoo. That's
Oh
mine.
yeah, for sure.
Nixstah, what about you?
Yeah, it's true. The end games that do are like super fun, and it's not hard to like chow high ground, you know, because there's a lot of like ways to get up to it. So I think it's like super fun to play there.
Bro, like I feel like there's so many good POIs that are just placed in kind of the wrong area. So like imagine if zoo was where like I mean market is still fun to fight, but like market is right now kind of like near the center of the map. I feel like it'd be a lot more popular and people would like fighting there because it seems like it's a good place to fight. I enjoy it. But bro, it's always on the edge of the map that I'm kind of just like, like I won't land there. I won't go anywhere near that if I don't have to. Right.
Yeah,
Just let us
I
know
agree.
because it's like a legit playground, which is like kind of what Resurgence is. They need to make a Resurgence map like out of an amusement park. I think that would be fun.
That'd be
Dude,
sick.
that'd be so sick. Yeah.
Lucky, what was that map? It's literally a carnival. Unless it's called.
3.
Is it that? Is
That was
it in
in
there?
Modern Warfare 3. I think it's called Carnival.
There's a Treyarch one too. I know it's talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
Treyarch did crazy ones. They did a zoo one, the aquarium. They've done some fire ones, bro. So hopefully, I mean, next year they kind of incorporate something that has mechanics because a lot of the stuff that made Resurgence cool is that it's the playground. And then like what Rebirth, we had the gondola, bro. That's cool. Oh,
Gondola. All right,
so that
JGOD.
goes back and forth.
What do you think, JGOD?
I'd go zoo. I'd go zoo on these two.
Ebates?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go with zoo on this
Okay.
one.
Everybody said zoo.
Construction just didn't have enough. Once they rebuild it, then there ends up being RNG, but sometimes you get 2 buy stations, one on the front side, one on the back, rotate through tents, or you go up. I don't know. There was a lot to move after.
I mean, if that was control center, then like, yeah, control center is obviously way better. What about this one? Connie Outpost or Castle? Both mid, in my
I don't
opinion.
like either. I don't like either.
Wow.
I would
I'm
probably.
thinking Castle.
Yeah, I'm
for
going
sure.
Castle.
I actually love Castle.
And I
like
hate
Coney
that
Outpost.
Coney has the buy station right there. I hate that. 'Cause
Why
it's
do you
like,
hate that?
if it wasn't there, there'd literally be no reason to ever touch that POI.
I agree.
Like,
Okay.
it's
Okay.
only there so you can use it. Otherwise, you would never go there.
So what about you, Nixstah? Which one you like?
I'm gonna go with Castle. I feel like it's hated on, but like Lucky, it's really fun to be there. You know, especially in the end game. Like it can get crazy.
I will say though, is I don't know if I had bad RNG. I feel like anytime it goes castle, then the stupid fog rolls in.
Oh,
Right.
dude, that's the worst. You can't see nothing. Yeah.
But yeah, you can't see anything. But yeah, I
Castle's
would say
cool.
castle out of the two.
You like Castle, Lucky?
I love it. If you learn like Castle's
Dude.
layout and you make, I play Vondel so much, like I know it like the back of my head. So like when I get a Castle end game, bro, being in like a 1v3, 1v4, and it's like 8 teams up and shit like that, and you're trying to like move through Castle, it's lit. There's a lot of like cool jump spots people don't know about too that like aren't popular. Castle's fun as fuck. It's another one of those POIs that like if you put it in the position of like mall, like kind of center, but not really, people would have fun with it.
Damn.
Maybe
Okay.
not because it's high ground, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. I mean, I think out of both these, I'm gonna go Castle. Any objections on this, boys?
No.
I think we got all good. Connie's pretty dog shit. All right, let's go Castle. Now the next one, university or winery. All right, I'm curious to hear Nixstah and Lucky's take on these two. Go ahead, boys.
Like winery is obviously like the hot drop on Fortunes right now, I think. So it's super cool, especially that new underground, how they made it accessible. It's sick. So I think, man, that's a tough one because they did make winery a lot better.
This
Yeah.
looks like the OG winery.
That's
Like university, man, like recently I don't know what's going on Vondel, but like they'll get a team just sitting up there with snipers all game, and I'll be like
Yep.
fighting a team. I'll be in like market getting
Narnia.
sniped. I'll be in market
Yeah.
getting sniped from university.
Yeah.
So for that reason, I hate it. I'm gonna go winery, bro. It just
It's a lot like the lighthouse almost on Fortunes where people just post up there the entire game. I'm
but
like,
it gives
what the
them
hell are you
access to like so much of the map. It's crazy.
Mhm.
Like it's insane. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Lucky, what about you?
No, I think for sure Weiner. I think it's a lot smaller too. University's too big, and like considering the whole, you could get to the whole top, and like it platforms like you could watch any angle from it. University's cheese. It's like it's a cool POI. Maybe if they like, I wouldn't even like they broke the roof or something like that.
Yeah, something.
But
I'm gonna nerf
man,
the roof. Like they gotta fix that. Yeah.
there's the players make the POI worse, but like
Bad, yeah.
you don't
Yeah.
land University like, yo, let's get mixed. You land University to pull out a sniper and just snipe the whole game. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's
true.
fine, but
Okay. JGOD, Ebates.
I'm gonna go winery.
Okay.
Yeah, OG winery for sure.
I mean, dude, I swear, I don't know if it's just like I'm so locked in on the new one. I don't remember OG like Fortunes, bro.
It was the same. It was just no underground like that. Like
just
It was
wasn't
no
broken.
longer-
yeah, it wasn't broken.
It
like
wasn't
that.
broken, right? Yeah. Now, exhibit, is this like the back right corner, right, of the map of Vondo?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
right at the central station.
Okay.
No reason to go there unless it's endgame.
Well, what's funny is terraces. I would have just called that keep. Like I call that entire section keep when I'm playing.
This right here?
I would never call that terraces. Like in my head, I'm not thinking terraces is a POI.
Like church and all
know.
that? Like, 'cause that's part of church. That's part of church, right? This right here?
It's the backside. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's funny. But yeah, I would say terraces is probably better.
I'm gonna go
Exhibit never
terraces.
ends up in the zone. Like
Yeah,
almost ever.
Ever.
And when I play with randoms, like once every 5 matches, they love dropping there. Like,
Yeah.
to loot up. Like, yeah.
I'm gonna go terraces, boys. What y'all think?
Terraces for sure for me.
Yeah, terraces
Okay.
for sure. Yeah.
All right. No objections on this one. Yo, I'm ready for the Rebirth side, bro. Now we got town and town center. Did they change town as well, boys? How does this look
They
different?
used a couple of them.
Barely though.
Like open some buildings up. That's about it though, right?
It's pretty similar.
And
They
they added
added
more
PD.
ladders, I think, right?
Yeah, they added ladders. They added PD bottom left.
Mm-hmm.
I land there. They closed a couple of the windows and they started spraying them. I think the new town's flow isn't as fun as the old one, but town center's fucking whack as hell. Bro. I'm going town. I have to pee, but I'm going town on this.
Go ahead.
Where's town center at? Which one is that?
That's the one
That's on
like
Ashika.
on
Next to the
Ashika.
Y in the middle.
It's like bottom right.
Ashika.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, oh yeah, I don't like that building.
I think
That's
town
the
is
one right
better.
next to it where it's like a 3-story, right? And people look up across the entire side.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then the wall,
There's only,
like
like,
the
two
hills on
stairways.
the other side, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that building sucks.
Nobody ever goes there. Wait, why is it so depressing? No, sorry. I'm gonna keep bringing it up.
It's bad.
Okay.
Ashika's just.
So everybody, does anybody think Ebatez? Do you think town center is it?
No.
Okay, good. All right, we're all going town. All right, all in agreement on town. Now, shipwreck or docks? Where's dock? Oh, this is on Rebirth.
Well, Doc's the new POI. Oh, not new, but newer. It's by the control center. It's just to the side of it. Shipwreck was basically never used.
I would go dock here. Like they're both ass.
Dude, like,
Yeah. They're both ass, but like dock. I mean, anything Rebirth, right? Like
Doc was right next to control, so like you just, I think it was right. You
Yeah,
just
some
go up
people
to
would
control.
land there, and then what you would do is you usually win your 1 or 2 against the other teams at control, and then as soon as you get the loadout, then you rotate down to dock, and then maybe kill 2, then they respawn, kill 2, and then they keep landing back, and you get some free kills that way on dock.
yeah, I think we'll wait for Lucky, but I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna say dock right here. Okay.
Doc was fire. Honestly, Doc was solid. I liked it a lot.
And I preferred this one over the other one. I didn't like the other one, where the other side of the ship. But yeah.
Okay. Let's go dock here.
Dude, I'm nervous to see, like, when Rebirth does come back, I'm nervous to see like the changes they do, because I don't personally like the Fortune's Keep changes they made, and I really hope they don't ruin Rebirth. Like, I really hope it's not like some insane difference. But
we're gonna actually talk about that at the end. That's one of the questions. But
Dude, you know I
big
got
boys.
cooked for this tweet, bro?
Wait, why? This
Because
one?
like, okay, so what? I forgot which one. One of them's Japanese, another one's like Chinese or something. So like where Ashika Island's base, the trees don't grow like that. So I was like, oh, it's a culture thing. I was like, bro, fuck it, just make up the saturation.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I'm saying
Oh,
like,
yeah,
imagine if I think that's why Treyarch does so good with when they do shit is because they always
he is
make
right with the cultural thing though.
It is.
they always make all their maps so vibrant and pretty, and then we got this, bro. Like you know what I'm saying?
Well,
I
we
don't
knew
know.
that from the get-go. We knew it from day one that it was gonna look ugly.
would
But we didn't know how well it would play.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, even then, like, even if a map flows good, even just it looking like this, I don't know if can there be a map that's this depressing and actually work? Because like this shit just makes me happy when I look at it. I don't know. Like,
Yeah, imagine trying to crank out 8 hours on fucking Ashika.
Oh god. Oh man.
Dude, you have
I
to see
did
my
4
therapist
hours
after that
the
session.
other day when it was only quads.
Oh,
Oh, it
God.
was so bad. It was so
10
bad.
4 hours. All right, moving on to the next one. Ooh, lab, bioweapons lab, bio, or beach club.
Oh,
Wait, we already did beach club, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. That was the first one.
yeah. Are we already in the other round and maybe it got buyed?
Oh, it did get buyed.
because it didn't even out. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it got buyed then. Yeah, it did. It did. So, I would say bio.
Oh man.
Bio for sure. This is easy.
That bio was sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bio was actually
I
really
think
good.
bio
I
was
go over
cool.
there.
When you learn the hop ups, there were certain ones that you could do
Yeah.
on the building where you can get up on top, especially when people hold the ladder. That was a better POI, I think.
There were so many end games here at Bio as well, bro. Where it would end on the building till like the 7th zone
Oh,
until it's
yeah.
shrink, and like
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to fight all those layers.
Or it would
especially
hard pull
underground.
and you had to go through the tunnel.
Yup. It was fun, man.
I think honestly, I like Bio a lot. I fuck with it heavy. Definitely Beach Club is so mid, so like,
Yeah.
there's no objections, right? Nixstah, you like Bio here, right?
Yeah, bio for sure.
The thing with
100%.
Bio that I really liked is I would go over there, even though it's on the edge of the map, at the very, very edge of the map, I'd go over there regardless. Like there's just so many people that would land there. It was like hot. There's a lot of loot. Even like the showers in the underground, you could grab and do like the Easter eggs and grab like the keys and stuff and go
Well,
do
there
the
was a lot
specialist.
too, because you get the little permanent munitions there, and there's a
Yep.
buy station. So it was
Yeah,
like
it was a great spot. I love that.
Okay.
That POI.
We'll put that one then. Now we got camp and then OG farms again. I don't know. I mean, I feel like farms is pretty good.
I'm taking farms for
Yeah,
sure.
that's the
farms
best
is probably
POI
the better
Chico.
of those two. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll go farms. Then
Ooh,
go
I like
gatehouse
camp there.
or grave. You like campy baits?
Dude, camp is fire. I'm
this
just
guy-
No
I'm a
way.
glazer.
Grinder, bro.
I'm an OG Fortune's Keep glazer, I guess, man.
Wow, bro. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Gatehouse or graveyard? I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna go
go.
grave.
Graveyard because as a bio.
I think graveyard. Yeah.
For sure. Graveyard's an actual POI. I feel like Gatehouse is just like going from point A to
Just
B.
a section. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. For sure.
All right. Fine. The reason why I wouldn't go gatehouse is like I like fighting there. Like gatehouse. Like I actually like fighting there as opposed to graveyard. Like it has a buy station, so you kind of obviously have to go there. But without that, I probably wouldn't even fight there. So all right, fine. We'll go. I'll be the odd one out, and at 4-1, we'll go graveyard here. Okay.
Also, what's funny about a gatehouse, just a side note, now that it's open, you never actually go through gatehouse. I think I've been in that like actual area once. Everything
Yeah.
is always above it.
Yeah.
So it
That's what I-
basically
Yeah.
made the bottom part useless.
That's what I don't like about the new one. That's why I like the old one more. Because I feel like we had the ladder, the stairs on the inside, everything. I just felt like it was a lot more versatile.
True. Like you can do more. I like how accessible the roof is in the new one, but you're right. I think there's not a lot going underneath that
And
shit.
the little off topic, but again, like that's also adding to like why I like Grotto more than the new Ground Zero is because like I feel like you could be down there and be safe down there if you were down there, but in the new Ground Zero, if you're down low, you're just not safe from anywhere. I
Yeah,
feel like
death trap.
it opens up the map a little bit more when like these POIs were a little bit like just not broken and like huge holes in the middle. Even winery, like you could be underground and not get shot from the. I don't know. It just opens up the map a little bit more. I feel like on the old
Grotto's
Fortune's
gone,
Keep.
Ebatez. Grotto's gone, bro. We already know
Yeah,
that.
let's bring back the old Fortune's Keep. Let's bring back the old Fortune's Keep, man. I'm down.
Oh man. Okay.
What's funny is I still prefer the new Fortune's Keep. Even when you explain all the stuff, I'm still like,
Yeah,
the
no, JGOD, that's
the new
because
one's
you're a
still
bot,
better.
though. Like you're a casual, so it makes sense. Like,
Sure,
yeah.
sure.
I gotta vouch on JGOD though on this one, bro. I do like the new one more than I do like
The new one is just better. Almost every POI is better. Like
Yeah.
almost
yeah,
everyone.
for sure. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not like an amazing map, but it's better than the old one. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Especially with like all the zips and stuff, it just flows better now. You know.
Just don't
Wait,
ruin
wait.
the next rebirth, please.
Okay. So y'all think that you three of y'all prefer the new keep as opposed to the old one?
Yeah.
I'm
100%.
saying as a whole, like Fortune's Keep as a
Really?
whole, net positive is better.
Okay.
For sure. Like if you actually like go into the old map and compare this, the only thing people really complain about, and it's a valid argument, like what Ethan's saying about Ground Zero and Grotto, like for sure, Ground Zero is not the best. Grotto could be better, whatever. But if you look at what they had on the old Fortune's Keep, I mean, yeah, you had the tower over there by Winery, you had the two spirals that were not broken, so you could camp there the whole entire game. Keep didn't have its Easter egg bottom low. I mean, there's just a lot of things that I think that just make.
Also, I think zone placement they changed significantly.
Yep.
Because before I felt like it almost always like probably half the matches or more ended by keep. So if you
Yeah.
weren't already up there posted, it was a terrible zone.
They
But
added
now
PD,
it feels like
that's
it
POI.
moves. Yep.
Okay. All right. Bet. I'm curious because I see a lot of people saying they hate the new keep because like they prefer the OG one, and I'm surprised to hear that you guys like this one. I don't really have an opinion on it, but like I'm shocked to hear that you guys actually like this one better. But okay, let's move on to the next one. So it's Ground Zero versus Nova 6 Factory.
It's a no-brainer. You already know what to do.
easy.
You already know what
Right.
to do.
Easy.
No
Yeah,
one's
Nova's gonna win.
I'll be
Gonzo for
honest,
sure.
I think anytime you compare a Rebirth POI to almost any other
Anything
POI,
else?
it's gonna win.
Dude, Nova was just so sick. Like, dude.
Nova was great.
I don't know how
Yeah.
many clips I've
What's
seen
funny-
on Nova all the
Bro,
way
there's
down
so
low.
much finessing. There's so much finessing.
Yeah, Nova's cool because there's like 3 POIs at once because you got the whole bottom section could be fighting while the people on top are dealing
Right.
with the people over by grandma's house. And then then you come up the other side and then there's people over by the boat and then there's people on down low. They pop a loadout. So you over chow. Like, I mean, it's
Yeah.
there's a lot going on there.
I think I feel like the top 10 of this is going to be all Rebirth POIs, by the way. But let's go Nova. We'll put Nova for this one. Now we got Chemical or Zoo.
Oh, this is.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for y'all. I'm waiting for y'all.
I mean, to be fair, I don't
it's a
really
little behind.
like others compared to like each other. Like they're not, I don't think they're winning anything later. I'll say Chemical.
Chemical. Okay. All right. What about
So
you,
many jump
Ebatez?
spots. So many different jump spots. Chemical is just the best.
Okay. Lucky
I
Nixstah.
like that it was, I like that it was open too. Like down low, notice on the bottom left, it was like open. So it's not your typical like factory where it's all metaled out and then inside it's mixy. Like you could kind of get shot from different angles. So you got to keep moving.
Yeah, this had my favorite jump spot. The jump spot to get on the roof from the side was
Yeah,
like,
so
don't
nice.
nobody knew about that one. Yeah, dude, that was lit. And this is making me hyped to use Mountaineer on this map because
I was gonna just say that it's gonna be
oh,
disgusting.
dude,
Wait, I didn't even think about that. Okay, so
shot off the roof, like,
we're all saying Chemical here, right?
Easily.
yeah.
Okay. Just making sure
That
we're
might
on
be top
something.
5. That might be top 5. I can't lie.
Damn. Okay. We got Castle or Winery. I swear to God, y'all say Castle, I'm gonna get checked.
No, winery. come on.
It's Winery for sure.
Pour me a
Going
glass,
Castle,
baby.
bro.
Give me the one.
Lucky, no way, bro.
I
Come on, man.
promise you, I'm not kidding. I promise you guys, you spend more time Castle. Like it's people hardly make it to Castle. Like you don't. land.
Dude, somebody
It's-
put Lucky on a
it's
TikTok on Winery, bro, and he just hates it now. Like, somebody put him on a TikTok.
All right, so it's
Castle's
5,
insane.
4-1, 4-1. All right, right? Nobody else wants
Yeah.
Castle, right? Everybody wants Winery.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Next one is Terraces or Town. Both on Fortune's Keep. Oh, it's boys. I don't even know. I don't even know what I would.
I'm Town. I feel like.
Fuck. I don't know.
Like,
That's hard.
if I'm thinking about like a non-ranked game and I'm thinking about just pubbing, like just bouncing off the buildings.
Town's
off
probably
Town,
better for
it's
pubs.
insane. Yeah.
Right.
But
Yeah. Rotate teams a lot easier there too.
Ranked, it's so ratty in Town. So ratty.
yeah,
I'm like looking at this. This is the OG town, and I'm like trying to think. I don't remember like the bridge or anything like that.
Yeah. Where is that bridge?
That's what I'm looking at right now. 'cause
But
I
we
see the
barely
fountain.
had this map,
to the
like-
right, to the right is gonna be the alt high ground, where like a lot of people land, and then
Okay.
to your left is the little tower. So it's like
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, and police. Like if you're looking at this, police now is on the left.
yeah, deep left.
Yeah, dude. Hey, OG town was gas.
It
Yeah.
was gas.
Pen me in. Pen me in for town.
Town? Okay. Okay, we got one Town. Jago, what about you?
I guess I'll go Town. I don't really like either though.
Okay.
I think they're going to be both low tier when it comes to the other boats.
Okay. Lucky? You said Town, right?
Yeah.
Nixta?
Yeah, they're both mid, but I'll do Town. Yeah.
Okay, well, my opinion doesn't matter, so we're going to go Town then. All right. I actually like fighting terraces, man. Maybe I'm weird. All right.
I like it as well. I think it gets a little bit weird, but the angles you can get is pretty good when people, as long as you're not getting third party, then it gets annoying.
Right. Okay, for this one,
'Cause
we
you won't
got
hear them.
we got dock and control center. This should be very easy, boys.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
could walk
control
that control
center.
center with like 30 kills, dude. It was
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
It's gonna be top
Yeah.
3 for sure.
Okay.
We on CC.
Control
We on
center.
CC.
We're going control center. This one definitely is good. I feel like it might even be top 2, boys.
Yeah.
It's going to be up there for sure.
Bio or farms?
Bio.
I
Bio.
think Farms is the better POI.
What?
Bio's in the corner of the map. It has the rooftop just camping for people rotating over. Bio's like it's such a tiny building, bro.
Our
Damn.
farms is in the corner of the map too. It's all the way at the top. Only thing
Well, it's kind of
behind
like
it's
the
all
middle
water.
top left. Yeah, on the other side, there's entire edge where nobody actually goes to unless the zone forces you.
JGOD loved
I
a
don't know.
Sheikah. He loved a Sheikah
Yeah.
DMZ. He loved it, bro.
No, we're literally talking. I didn't even play DMZ on Sheikah ever.
Wait, that was a thing?
He's like, guys,
Yes.
remember when you like used to
Oh,
exfil
Sheikah
down
on
farms, bro?
DMZ?
Yeah, I never played it though. It was the PvP map. People said I
That
never
was a
actually played
thing?
it when they added it.
Yeah, there was Hector. We had like a $30,000 tournament on there, a DMZ tourney on Ashika.
Who won it, Joe?
I think he did.
No,
And
right,
I played with Isaac, and we lost because there was a challenge that we had that like only a few people got. It was it was RNG. Like you could spawn in, and sometimes you don't get the challenge. It was so stupid.
I don't know. I don't really feel like you've really fought at Bio. You landed, you got your guns, you went to the buy station on the dock, and then you dipped through the other part of the buildings. Like it wasn't actually even a good POI. Like they added the UAV tower at the end.
Bio was elite.
Bio was tough. I don't know. Hella people used to land Bio back when.
Yeah, it was hot.
Yeah, it was elite.
hot.
End games are also a little
everyone
crazy.
landed everywhere now. We've done 4 like Rebirth POIs. You're like everyone landed there.
If you think about it, though, like compared to like Bio and farms, like just from a POI standpoint, like farms is like there's not much value there. It's the same, like like it's a large space, but like all pretty much the same. One buy station. Bio had the same thing, but it also came with you. But you got it was part of the Easter egg to get
the card.
What's that thing called?
Go to the bottom.
The card to go get
shower.
Specialists. She had showers, to jumping in and out of the windows, the jump spots. Like it just screams finesse. Farms is just like he just run and gun, pretty much.
So you're including that long building too?
What building?
What long building?
Because on Bio, you're talking about that little underground room.
Yeah.
Hey, that's where you got your thing. That's where you got.
You go underneath there and you get.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I didn't think that was like a very useful. Like I don't feel like I've ever fought down there other than when you land.
I honestly think Bio's better than just plain and simple. That's my opinion.
Better.
I'm gonna pick Bio. Nixstah.
Yep.
Yeah, Bio during end games, like all the layers of Bio were like crazy. Like it was madness at the end for sure.
Okay, Lucky Bio.
Yeah, Bio.
JGOD Farms.
Yeah, I mean, I'd still go farms.
Okay, and then Ebatez.
Like I feel like the POI is just bigger.
Okay,
Bio's just a building.
Well, Bio won. Fuck farms, bro. All right, Graveyard versus Nova. It's not even.
That's not close.
Yeah, it's definitely Nova.
Nova.
Yeah,
okay.
Nova 6.
All right, not even close.
Nova 6.
Yeah, Nova.
All right, Chemical. Ooh. Damn. Okay, I'm gonna start it off here. I like Winery better. I'm gonna start it off here. You guys, let me know what y'all think.
Dude, come on.
I'm gonna go Winery. I'm gonna go Winery.
Damn, we got 2 wineries. We got 3 wineries.
OG Winery. This is OG Winery, not the new winery. OG Winery.
Lucky.
Yeah, I'm Chemical. I think Chemical, just the format of the building is lit to fight. You also had a tunnel that led from Chemical to like that long building. That was a good place to fight as well.
Lux, but did you ever land Chemical? Did you ever say, I'm gonna go land Chemical?
I landed Chemical a couple times. When you play, I landed everywhere, bro. When you play Rebirth, bro, I was playing like 8 hours every day. Like you're gonna switch with the land spot. But when you get contested at a lot of these POIs, it's just the fighting's a lot more like fast paced, finesse, in and out. Winery, yo, Team Winery, where they at? Oh, they topped ultimate. Oh, we're like down low.
I don't know, bro. A lot of times you'd go up in Chemical and the guy's sitting behind the wall watching the stairs, waiting for you to come up with
Also,
double prox mines. Like,
yeah. I will say first floor Chemical too, there was like gas canisters that you could just blow up to.
Oh
like,
yeah, you remember that shit? You could grab them, throw them and shit.
Drove me crazy. I mean, I love Chemical, but I think Winery's a better spot.
Oh, look, Nixstah, what do you think?
I love vertical POIs and like Chemical had those like little holes in the floors you could shoot through. It was sick, but I'm gonna go Chemical. Yeah.
Okay, look.
You know what it reminds me of? Like the McDonald's, like fucking, some McDonald's have like little
yeah.
Yeah, and you just go up and down and up and down. Yeah, I'm a Nix on that. The verticality is just like
I feel like
Winery would be a fire POI for like Battle Royale. I think that's cool. It's like big, open. You're taking long distance fights. Chemical is just like get a sub and start running and gunning in there.
Maybe I'm faded, bro, but like I literally hate vertical POIs. Like I hate if there's too many vertical. Like I'm like, nah, get me the fuck out of here. Give me more of a flat like surface. Give me like actual 1v1s. At least it feels like, right. For me, like Chemical, obviously it's a great POI. Obviously you put this against any other one, and I'm like, okay, like Chemical more than like win. But Winery is the hot spot. It is the hot land for like Fortune. So that's why I'm going Winery, just because like there's so much more action in Winery, and it's like. If I think of Fortunes, I'm automatically thinking of Winery. That's like the only POI I'm thinking of.
I feel like Chemical could have been made better because like all those windows, people could peek out from different angles and they could like hold from so many different angles. It was crazy. They didn't even have to overchow. Literally you stand inside and then just get back to cover. There's three different
Chemical?
Yeah, and chemical.
I mean, OG Winery had the tower. They were so broken they had to blow it up. This one, the new
Yeah,
one.
dude, that
Which
tower is
tower?
so annoying, dude.
And
Like,
There was a tower on the left.
By the Alti. It's literally so broken. When they said they broke it in the meeting, everyone clapped. When
Yeah.
they broke
Yeah.
it. And it also
Oh.
has a center tower.
They got to get rid of fucking Lighthouse next, bro. Fuck that one.
Yeah.
But it's 3-2. Sorry, boys. Winery's advancing. Sorry. All right. Next one is Town versus Control Center. Come on.
Control.
control center.
Control center.
Yeah,
Control center.
come on.
Not even
Be on a
close.
CC.
Control.
Be on a CC.
Oh, now it's going to start to get hard, bro. Okay. Bio or Nova 6? I'm going to go Nova 6.
Nova 6, yeah.
Well,
Nova 6.
Nova.
Nova 6.
Nova? Okay. Oh, well, that's okay.
See, you guys were fighting so hard for Bio to get swept.
Hey, we argued for it at the time. You know what I'm saying? At the time.
Put me on a CC.
All right. Control Center or Winery, boys?
Put me on
I
a
still think
CC.
Control
Center,
Center is
man.
better than this
Yeah,
one.
yeah. Listen, I love Winery, bro, but Control Center
I
was
think
just
this one's
like
close, though.
Yeah.
But it is Control.
Yeah, it's close.
Yeah, yeah.
Control, bro. I remember seeing, I think it was Tech have a YouTube gameplay. I'm not kidding. The entire game was in Control Center. He did not leave there until endgame, and he won the game there. It might have been somebody else, but you could literally, like Nixstah said, get 30 plus kills in that single
Yeah.
POI alone. And if you think about it, it's not like why was this so popular, boys? Why do you think?
clips. The amount of clips
Yeah,
you
it
can
had-
get in
yeah,
there.
like so many clips, like
There was a decent amount of loot. Sometimes you'd get good timing on the people rotating across because the buy station kind of sucked. If you're at tents, people would get held from the other where the buy station is, the two buildings right there. And then on prison, like people would rotate and look down, and then there's other people with the sniper tower. They would come through. So I think it was just like a good converging spot because there was two buy stations there.
Right. I mean, I'm just thinking about it because, like, I'm like, okay, the POI isn't anything special, but for some reason, it played out so well, and it was a fan favorite. Do you think it's just because it was
It's
somewhat?
like the culture. It's like the culture. Like when you think of, like Resurgence, it's all about like just like all right, just straight gunny on gunny. And in Control Center, it's very tight corner yet finesse in there. It's like a better version of Chemical. So it's like if you like we're trying to think of a POI that describes Resurgence like gameplay, it's like just go Control Center. It's
And
like
I think
in
it
and out
helped
and
the
shit.
the design was good too, even on the inside, because you could
Yeah.
take an off angle for when people would come up the stairs. You can kind of overlook at a weird angle. You could look out the windows, even though that wasn't as practical.
Yeah,
But you could.
Stairs didn't
and then
have
on
railings, you
top,
could slide off.
Mhm.
that's true. I think it's because you couldn't get third partied as well. Like, kinda you could, but not really. Like maybe a sniper from like top prison, but apart from that, like it wasn't that bad.
That would
Okay.
be the annoying, bro. You down them, they'd get back up. Down them, get back up. It's like, dude.
All right, we're gonna go Control Center for this one. Remember, guys, we're still about to finish halfway through this. For those of the people in chat, we're like, "Where's this POI? Where's this POI?" Remember, we're doing one side of the bracket first, then the other side of the bracket after. So now this is down to this will technically be number 2, boys. Okay, whatever we choose here will be in finals. So, are we going Nova 6 or are we going Control Center? Next
hard,
time,
'cause,
I'll let
like
you go
Nova
first.
was super Nova like is way bigger than Control Center, and there was like way more plays to be had because of the roof, and then like you had always like I would just land grandmas rotate down, you know. But like Control Center is just so like powerful, like I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say that Nova had better end zones for sure. And then Control Center is just better for the other 75% of the match.
Yeah, I
Okay.
agree. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Lucky, what about you?
I'm Control Center. This one.
Yeah, I think Ebatez, what about you?
Dude, it's tough. I'm probably gonna go with Control, but it's crazy. Like these two POIs are on like the edges of the map, but they're so good. Like I don't know how. It's crazy. I don't know because usually we hate POIs on the edge of the map, but
Well,
I
this
started to
one,
think about that. I'm like, these two are so good.
well, Control Center, right. Both of them had a zip right next to it. Like Nova had a zip and a buy station right next to each other, and then Control Center had a zip right by
And two
Dom.
buy
So-
stations.
and 2 buys. So it's like you're done fighting,
Yeah.
you take that zip, or you rowing. Like the rotations on Resurgence are so much smaller than Big Map, bro. Like you could jump off Control Center
Quick.
and parachute into tents, and you're fighting over there
Yeah.
at grandma's. You could fucking parachute or walk up the stairs and be at prison. You know what I mean? So it's like rotations low key don't really matter too much on Resurgence. Control Center for sure.
Yeah, I think like what 30 seconds to go from Nova to Control. Not
Yeah,
even.
it's fast,
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah. Is anybody here choose Nova? I think we all choose Control Center, right? I
Yeah,
believe
think Control
so.
Center
Okay.
wins.
All right, good
But
show.
Nova's also pretty good.
It's remember, this is top, technically this is top 4, right? All right, now we're gonna go to the complete opposite side of the bracket, and there's probably a lot more POIs here too. So let's go with this one. So we have Shore. I don't even fuck. Where's this? Rebirth?
Where's Shore, dude?
Shore
Oh,
is
it's
the
his
one with the tunnel.
Rebirth. Wait, this is
I don't think it
Rebirth,
was ever-
right?
That next to
Was it
construction?
called Shore?
I don't think it was called Shore, but this is the one with the tunnel in it.
I know where it's at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's like a picture of it. It's like, oh, we're gonna call it Shore. Fucking hell.
We could
Cool, though.
Well, Pier obviously wins. No one even knows the call.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
Oh,
we could just skip the BS and just go with Pier.
Okay. Yo, JD said it was called Shore, and it was a POI in the OG Rebirth map. This one.
I'm gonna go with Shore though,
So then
because
that's without the tunnel then.
Yeah, without
Yes.
the tunnel,
Oh,
because you can
without
see
the tunnel.
the little
Oh.
tower right there. You can see where people would climb, and then
Yeah.
it wouldn't really
oh
be.
yeah.
So that's your little POI right there. Next to
Never mind. I'll
We're
shoot
going
that
Pier.
back, you know?
We're going Pier, bro.
Yeah.
Pier. Okay. We got Ashika Port or Lighthouse. Fuck Lighthouse, bro.
Look at how depressing
Oh,
that
man.
left image looks, bro. like, did
Yeah,
those
that's
get made by
crazy.
the same people too, right? Aren't they both the High Moon made
Yeah.
both those maps, bro? How do
Wow.
they get the colors so far different?
Well, one of them was made during Warzone 2.
Holy shit.
The other one was made during Prime Warzone 1. So
Yeah,
I'm going Lighthouse.
I'm like us.
yeah,
go with the
it's gotta
Sheikah.
be Lighthouse.
I'm going to
Lighthouse
Ashika.
isn't that bad. It's really not that
Bro,
bad.
Lighthouse is literally for
Yeah,
rats
that's
only.
So annoying to fight, bro.
It
Like
is ratty.
it's so stupid, bro.
Bro.
Like, oh.
Oh, listen, Port ain't all that nicer too. You know what
Port
I'm
I
saying?
don't
But-
like either.
Yeah.
But, I
I'm
mean,
going
it's in
Lighthouse,
the.
bro.
You know
Lighthouse
what's
is
funny though?
fire.
When you play with randoms, they love landing at Port. They love landing at there.
Really?
Yep,
Bro.
and then they rotate up over the hill and then look like kind of like where the south side where the beach is, and they look around that left side. That's usually how they rotate almost every time.
Okay, so what's the picks for this, boys? What are y'all clicking on this?
Lighthouse.
Lighthouse.
Or
Port.
yeah.
Fuck.
JGOD.
I feel like Port's the better POI.
Yes! Fuck Lighthouse, bro.
Lighthouse is okay. If it didn't have the lighthouse, it would be much better.
Facts.
You could actually
Facts.
fight. You could actually fight.
All right, we're going Port then. We're going Port, bro. Thank God. I needed Port to get, or Lighthouse to get
Yeah,
first
gotta
rounded,
get
bro.
out.
I needed to
What
get
is
first
that
rounded.
photo?
Museum.
Museum, that's bottom museum.
Oh, is that the bottom of it? Yeah.
Where's this at, boys?
That's
Like
bottom
the
museum.
underground.
On DZ.
Yeah.
Behind
I
PD.
don't. The top of museum is way better than the bottom.
Yeah, I mean, if you're including all of museum, I think museum clears easily.
Yeah.
I actually don't even remember
That's
this.
a lit place to fight too. Yeah.
Dude, end
It's
game's there.
Museum's next to exhibit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Cross
yeah.
the river from police.
Museum is way
Museum's
better.
fire.
Museum
Yeah.
is way
Yeah,
better.
Museum is a better POI.
I don't even like
Overlook,
Overlook.
I hate Overlook.
Yeah.
I hate it.
It overlooks
I always feel like
things.
you're fighting, and then somebody, like somehow people just sneak up from around the corner. Like you check it, then you look away, and then fuckers, you can't even hear them climbing the little vines and shit. I don't know.
All right, we're going museum. I think everybody agreed on that one. Okay, now we got Keep and Coochie Castle. What are y'all thinking here? I hate both of them. I'm gonna keep it buck 50.
I do hate both. I do hate
yeah.
both.
I'm going with Keep just because Castle inside it's a lot tighter. You can't really
Yep.
finesse in there. Like it's very like
Keep is the better.
yeah. You can't like
Keep.
you
Yeah.
can't slide by a team.
Keep.
You're gonna shoulder bump them.
Yeah, everybody's spamming Keep. So I think sure. I literally, dude, these bridges right here, boys. I hate fighting here, bro. These little like coming up towards Keep. It's somebody could just be on top
Specifically
keeping.
that part right there where your cursor was,
Yeah.
right there. That one, because they overlook kind of where that zip comes up. If you can cross that bridge, then you're usually good because then you can climb up the vines or whatever.
Yeah.
But that little like no man's land right there is tough.
If there's somebody on top Keep, you're fucked. You're dead.
Yep.
All right. Either way,
And
we're
they're almost
Keep.
always right there on
Yeah,
that
Keep,
corner.
for sure.
All right, we got police station or residential. Lucky, isn't this like your landing spot in Ashika residential?
I think I want to leave the call now. You just said that.
I remember vividly in a
I
video that we
land-
did. You're like, bro, I'm gonna land over here because there's hella money, bro. It's so
No,
easy.
you land above it. It's that little. It's not.
Yep.
There's no POI. It's above it. Then you go residential because all the money. It's like glitched or something like in Ashika. Like the money sometimes will double there, and then you could rotate residential. Residential is a fun place to fight with, but when you're comparing it to PD, goddamn, PD is,
Well, I think that's the
PD's
problem
bad.
with that spot is the thing that Lucky just said is a lot of times a team, they will come over the top where it is, and then they can like hold you with loadout guns because they got it much quicker.
and they give
a
them
lot of times.
dude. They give them on the hill. It was a horrible map design on
Yeah.
the Sheikah. Like if you're going down the hill, you have rocks that lift up, so you just get nasty headies looking down.
Yep.
So if you're like
Yep.
in a pit, if you think
You see a
Grotto
pixel of them and that's it.
Yeah, you're done. If you think Grotto and fucking Overlook or whatever is bad over there on Fortune's Keep, go land over there at residential and get fucking beamed, bro.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah,
PD is
amazing.
also on the side too. It's not even used that much, right?
but I think because it
You wanna rotate.
loadouts land there, I think that's why it's so hot.
Ooh,
And with
yeah.
Mountaineer, dude, PD. Oh my, PD for me is like a top 3 on Vondel, bro.
PD is solid.
Yeah, top
I
three.
love it.
Yeah.
I like PD. I think I shit on
You can go
Ebatez
up
one
like
day on
4
that.
different ways.
So many different ways to go up. Yeah, and then those stairs, you can get mixy, ammo refresh.
So we're all picking PD, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
PD over
Yeah,
residential.
for
Okay.
sure. Yeah.
I actually don't. I actually really like
PD kind of reminds me of like a Nova 6, kind of. It's like there's just so many different ways to go up and stuff. It's a lot of finesse.
I feel like this one's not even close, huh? We got Smuggler's Cove or
Yeah,
Market.
next.
Now,
next,
Market's
next.
lit. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
Market's gas.
Yeah,
Market's
That's
gas.
gotta be my number one, I think. Low
No
key. Market,
way.
dude.
Okay,
Yeah,
One of my
okay.
okay.
most
Number one.
popular. I was doing a thing where I was logging where like all the people are dropping the highest kill games, and literally 99.9% of your guys' drops are within like a circle that is so small between there and the little stadium. Like that little circle is where
Yeah.
everyone lands. Like 99.9%.
Wait,
like
Market
every
or
game.
So
wait,
where the stadium is, where the buy station where you got kind of rolled up on.
wait, that's
So
that. What's that
across
POI
from
called?
Stadium.
Mall? No, not mall.
Mhm.
Is it mall?
Is it?
It's mall.
Yeah,
I think
Market.
it's called mall.
Yeah, mall or Market.
But that little circle right there is kind of where everyone lands in that little
Yeah. Within for their high kill games, right?
in
Yeah.
every game. Basically, they
Oh,
land
shit.
there
Yeah.
every single game. Like
Okay.
99%
Yeah.
of the games, they land in the same spot.
It reminds me of Control Center because, like, I've had games where I'll have like 30 kills only in that building because, like, everybody pushes it and it's just nonstop, like, flow of people, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I think
And then
that,
the buy station's right there. You get enough to at least get a gun if you don't get enough for a loadout.
that whole section. I mean, you could tell what everybody's fucking like. That's not like surprising, JGOD. If you did the statistics, Jesus Christ.
Well, I was just watching and tracking
Oh,
like
okay,
where they
okay.
were landing every single game, and it's
Wha-
literally every single game.
Lucky and Nixstah, where do y'all land normally when you're going for high kills on bundle?
I land at the first highest building off the jump. So like if my plane's coming in from like PD and that's the first thing, I'll land on PD. But if it's like
Really?
coming in from mall, I'll land on mall. Just gotta get your loadout fast and just get going.
Okay.
I have one spot, like, no matter what the zone is, like, I'll always land at the building right next to Market, like the
In
roof.
front of PD,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, in front of PD, right in the
There's
corner.
like 4 or 5 chests
There's
right
always
there
some
too.
loot there.
And
Yeah,
overlook. Yeah.
you can rotate
Really?
like towards stadium area, towards like the houses back there, or like towards the main market building. It's just like such a good rotation. So
It's right there. It's souvenir district.
Shit,
Yeah.
I always be landing fucking mall, like no matter what, like literally no matter
Mall's
what.
cool. If I'm going for like a YouTube video and I get my loadout, I'll go mall.
yeah, mall's just
I
like a
think
little
mall's
like
a little bit trickier only because like if you land and you don't land on a gun,
You're fucked.
then you get 2 people looking at you immediately.
yeah. There's like
And
it's
it's
so
really
open.
hard to finesse out of there.
Okay, all right, I see y'all.
Versus
boys.
the
See
other
y'all.
one, literally you could drop down to a different level. You can go into different, like 7 different doors, 7 different roofs you can
Yeah.
cross.
Yeah, like-
The lines of sight aren't even, they're more like up and down. They're not all neutral. So there's like a lot more going on in like across from the market right
Yeah, like if you land that roof that I land, like if people land on you, like let's say get a whole team lands on me, I just go in the building and I'll just like leave, you know. So
Mm-hmm.
I gotta see where you land next. I gotta see which one you're talking about because I literally only land mall.
It's literally right next
Oh,
door
yeah,
to
it's
the
right.
market.
It's on this picture right now, souvenir district. This is it.
Oh,
I didn't
like
know how
up
to
in
name it.
the end.
Yeah, it's the end of this
End.
building. Yeah,
Ah, okay. Literally directly across from PD.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I feel like now that we discussed that, I feel like this matchup shouldn't be that hard. Souvenir District or Kustanar District. I never go to Kustanar District.
Right. Yeah,
I'm not even
rarely.
kidding. That POI is 10 times better than souvenirs, but the location kills it. Like,
Yeah,
you're talking
'cause
about
it's
actual
far to the
format.
right, right?
Yeah. If you move,
Or
if
left.
you change, it's all the way. It's in front of stadium.
Yeah,
if
I
you
agree, I
change
agree.
positions,
Yeah.
that would be 10 times better. But
100%,
souvenir district's like fucking.
Oh, that's the one with that awkward roof, right? Where it
Yes.
just sits and then it jumps into a building. Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna go souvenirs. I think.
Souvenirs for sure.
Any objections, Your Honor?
No, I think we're good.
Okay, souvenirs. Hey, we got mall or courtyard. Courtyard's ass.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's Courtyard's not horrible,
it's not
but
that bad,
mall is
yeah.
mall is very good. It's very strong. Just
I
a
love
lot
mall.
of money.
Yeah, mall
Kind
is
of a
definitely
staple.
the better.
Mall's
of
like the
two.
winery of like, you know,
Yeah.
of Vondel.
Don't
Okay.
ever compare winery and mall. Ever.
It's a staple. It's a staple in the game, man.
All right, we're gonna go mall here. Okay, I'm hoping there's a couple ones that I hope we didn't miss any because I'm not seeing a couple POIs and I hope we didn't miss them. But you know, we'll just continue. Floating district or fire department?
We're right next to each other.
All right, loading it with randoms. They love this POI too.
Which
Floating
one?
dis-
Really?
They
Really?
love it.
It's so
Yep.
bad. It's so
It's
bad.
so
So
bad.
annoying to
They
fight
love
in.
it.
Oh,
If you're
man.
uncontested, you do get money pretty quick because there's a lot of chests and then the buy station's right there. And then you rotate to fire or something like that. But I think both POIs or whatever.
Yeah, I hate
Fire
both.
department.
I hate that like when you're fighting a team, like you're usually forced into the water and it's just like so annoying having to deal with
Yep.
that, you know? So I'll go with fire department.
Okay, fire. What about you, Lux?
I'm floating, bro.
Floating?
I
Okay.
just can't imagine myself rotating fire, taking any other fight other than the rooftop.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yo, let's go fire. Oh, let's
And it kind of
fight
sucks because on one side, it sucks that the ledge isn't higher or something that you can mantle on. At least I don't think so. You have to climb the ladder, right?
Yeah, you got to climb the ladder. There's no jumps. They both suck, dick. I don't.
They both suck.
You're
Yeah.
not making it past the next round.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, somebody, JGOD, which one do you want?
I'll go with fire department as well for the same reasons. I think they both suck.
Fire department for me as
All
well.
right, that's 3. Let's go fire. All right, stadium or stronghold? God damn, that's a pretty good one off rip, bro. Ah shit. Chad, what y'all thinking, boys? Talk to me.
Damn.
Well, dude, Stronghold had so many different changes, bro. Like,
Yeah.
like I think this is the first version, but like, I don't know.
I
man.
like the original version before it was
Yeah.
stronghold.
Yeah.
I think when they added all these
Really?
buildings, it gave people more opportunities to camp. And
Mhm.
they would camp in that little room where the little radar is.
There
That
was
would be
like
the one, and
nothing
they would
down here
snipe from
before
there.
though, right?
No, there was some stuff, some little stuff to loot, the helipad, there was a
like
buy
little, like-
station, some little rooms,
Yeah.
like cubicles, but then they
Okay.
made a full-on
The old
building.
one was way better for sure. Yeah. But I never even rotate there.
Because there's like stadium's cool, but like if you actually look at all the stadium, like we just took the right side of the stadium where the loadout spawn and just that long building. I'd say stadium, but you got to incorporate the middle and the far left. There's nothing on
Yeah.
the far left. It's
Yeah.
nothing
Nothing
the
there.
hallway.
I
The
agree. I
hallway.
think stadium, like we like it because it's like a, I don't know, it's like a sports center, you know, paintball, little arena. Like it's cool on paper,
Right.
but like those little paintball protection things, they don't actually protect you. Like you just
Yeah.
get shot from every angle. So I think it's kind of useless. It's just like an
Could have been
open.
cool. And like
It
actually
could have been
be
cool.
sick.
It could have been cool, but no, I agree. I'm gonna go stronghold.
Yeah,
Stronghold?
visually, it's like the
Yep.
coolest POI stadium, but like I
Right.
hate it, dude. I'm gonna go stronghold too. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So did everybody choose stronghold?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm probably the only one that was gonna choose stadium. I like stadium.
Dude.
Yo.
Fucking understand. Oh,
No.
this is easy.
Headquarters or Peter? Come on, baby. Wait,
HQ,
for
man.
sure.
Come on.
You.
would HQ count as like
Grandmas?
grandmas?
No,
No,
Grandmas.
right?
No.
I wonder if we have a separate grandmas here.
Well, I think technically, I think on the map it probably does count it, is it?
Yeah.
JD, for
I would say
clarification.
though that this headquarters building, I think they should have closed up some of the windows looking down. I think that has way too much power without like overchalling the bottom side of the map. But
Okay.
that's
JD
just
said
more
that-
of a
JD said this is grandma's, so
Okay.
this is
Yeah.
including grandma's.
This is-
Headquarters.
grandmas.
Okay, then headquarters is definitely the play then.
100%.
That'd be a problem then. Holy
I figured
shit.
not.
Wait.
I figured this included grandma's because I think it does. They're pretty much connected.
Yeah.
Wait, JD. Hold on, JD. I hope this isn't it. JD, where is like literally the most important POI? Unless it's like in a buy somewhere.
This man forgot.
I
Prison.
think it got a buy.
Did prison get a buy? Maybe because it had a buy. Okay. Oh, I was about to say, bro, that's literally like the most important one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we got Ashika Port or museum.
Museum.
Museum, right?
Museum. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll go museum here. Now we got police station or keep. PD, right? I mean,
Police station for
Yeah,
sure.
I'll go police. Yeah.
PD, yeah.
Station
okay,
for sure.
we'll go police. We'll go police. Chat, agree. Damn, a lot of people were saying keep too. Damn, okay.
They don't know shit. No, I'm just kidding.
Yo, they help my chat, bro. What the hell? All right, PD. We'll go PD here. Now we got, ooh, wait, this is the buy rounds. So we have market or living quarters.
I
Living
feel
quarters
like
include the buy station and tents,
In the middle, tents.
or is it just these buildings right here?
I don't
Well, the
think it
buy
includes
station-
tents.
The buy station
think
would
it
be
includes
included,
the
but
buy
not tents. Yeah, it would include the buy, but not the tents.
And the building that's right there, the it's like the 2-story with the little
Yeah,
ladder that
the-
comes up in the building. And then there
That's
were some
right.
cool hop-ups, but
Yeah, I love.
Like-
Yeah,
living
this is
quarters,
close.
but compared to market clears.
Yeah, market clears, yeah. That,
Yeah,
that
oh.
Living
building,
quarters cool though.
the building with the ladder, did it have any like jump spots?
it
There-
did have multiple
Like get to the
because you
roof?
could get on the like if you were on the second floor, you could jump out one window, get
Oh,
onto
yeah,
the awning,
yeah, yeah.
jump into the other side. If you climbed up these buildings that we're looking at in the picture, you can actually jump in through the window
Mhm.
on the second floor.
If you're
Yeah, there were some good fights there for sure. Yeah.
living quarters is top, but like when you're actually like when we're taking a debate about like POI, I just
I think
had a
market
bucket
wins.
right outside back.
Yeah.
You had 3 orange chests in the center. Bunch
living
of money
quarter
around.
was dangerous
Loadout
sometimes
spawn.
though.
It was
Like,
kind of
loadout
crazy.
spawned in-
Yeah.
Loadout spawned at living quarters in the middle of the street. Horror.
Fighting,
Or on
yeah,
that
it
roof.
was.
Or on that roof,
Fighting-
I think too, right?
Fighting in
I
living
don't know.
quarters were so fun because like if you would like knock one and then you'd have to run, you could go to another building. Like you could go building to building to building and like just kind of
Yeah.
go back and forth. That's what I loved about it.
So, but even then, is everybody here choosing market?
I think
I would
market
choose
is the
market.
better.
Yeah,
of
market.
the
We're talking about
Yeah.
like the
POI.
POI market has it. We're
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about-
I think I have like some nostalgia right now, so I'm just glazing.
Okay. All right. So then we're going market. That's crazy. Okay. Everybody's choosing
We'll
market.
go market. We'll go
All right.
market.
Bet, 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 bet. Okay. Next one is Harbor or Souvenirs District.
Oh, I know where Harbor's at. District.
It's like
District.
bottom of prison.
Souvenir district. Yeah.
Yeah. District's better.
Really?
I think Harbor's kind of in between the other that was it Chem on the left
Chemical?
or whatever, and then on the
No.
right, like there's 2 windows that look directly into there on the buy station.
Yeah.
dude, you get fuck going Harbor. Like, you're just in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay. So souvenirs. Damn. Okay. Yeah. It's kind of crazy to see Rebirth losing some of these matchups against like Vondel. So wait, Nixstah, you said souvenirs
Yeah. Like Harper's one of the POIs. Like I hope they change and make it like
better.
more easier to like push. You know, it's like a little weird. So. Yeah.
Okay. Lucky as well. Souvenir.
Yeah, I mean, Harbor was just, dude. Harbor is a joke of a POI.
Yeah.
Yeah,
cool,
it's
though,
literally
but-
just a building,
Yeah.
right? Because there's a building that's like a little bit higher. That's the single level, but I don't even
Yeah.
know if that's considered. That's like an intermediary.
Behind you
part.
behind you got Chemical. In front of you got Nova. To the right of you got a hill that looks down at you in prison. Like,
Oh, to be
Yeah.
fair though, I would say it would work different if there were like you could go in the water to rotate out because the people at Chem they could just spot you from the window. The other people on the window, the wall
Yeah.
on top of prison, like not in prison but down. Like it's hard to get the hell out of there.
I'm
Yeah.
cycling at Harbor. Come on.
Okay. So souvenirs then. Ebatez.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with souvenirs.
Okay. All right. All right. We're going souvenirs then. To the next one. All right. We got mall or fire department. Mall.
Come on.
Mall, for
It's
sure.
not close. Okay.
Yeah. Mall. Yeah.
I think it also helps the location. Fire is kind of like on that weird side versus mall. It's more central to where the other fighting's happening.
Mm.
Wait, boys. This one's good. I feel like this one's
strong.
good.
Oh, dude. Decon, man.
I'm going decon. I'm going decon
going
here.
fire.
I'm going decon.
I enjoyed fighting at Decon more, even though I think Stronghold's a better POI. I just don't feel like I fought there as often unless the end zone ended there.
Lucky, you're
Decon
going
is just,
stronghold
like,
here.
Cover, bro.
Yeah, because like if you look at Decon, like it's rooftop fights. It's only fun in a game when you're not getting third party from
Prison.
behind you, and then prison. And then Decon, like you're like, all right, let's think about our fights in Decon, bro. It's like one room. Like it's
Yeah.
legit just to your left. To your right, it was a platform and a ladder and a platform. So if anything,
Yeah.
there's no
And
fighting.
the tunnel,
and the
That's
there's a
it.
tunnel. So like have fun fighting in a tunnel. That's what it was. I mean, it's a cool spot.
The other
like,
part that
end
kind of
game.
sucked with that one too is when you had to hit the buy, you kind of had to overexpose to
Yep.
get to the buy. And then the people on buy are just watching. Like, okay,
To me,
is he gonna go
Decon
bu-
zone
is
is
he gonna get
Harbor.
him?
Yeah. Like,
Damn.
you land decon zone, I'm bro into you, and I'm just putting you in a fucking blender, bro. It's like, but it's better. I mean, it's still a cool spot, but I mean,
I still prefer decon over stronghold because I feel like, at least for me, it feels like it was like a nuisance to have to go and rotate to stronghold. Like it felt like like as far as decon, it's just like, oh, I'm prison. All right, I can either go decon or I can go fucking, what was the other one? The one that we just talked about that Nixstah said you like to the right of it.
I think a stronghold. The other part that sucked about it is if like people would land there, but rotating out of there is a pain in the ass if you don't have the helicopter.
Right.
Even
right.
with a balloon, they can shoot it down or whatever, because you literally have to walk up ramps and like slow as hell, like street inclines, and you're just gonna get got. I don't know. I hated it. Decon, at least you had a chance to bail.
I think it's 4-1 decon, boys. 4-1 decon. Okay. All right. Now I think this next one is, oh shit, we got prison versus security. Security.
that was
the OG one, right?
Old
Oh.
OG.
Yeah, security was a better like POI than the one we just saw.
Stronghold,
But
yeah.
prison is a better
Prison.
POI.
Prison.
Yeah.
For sure.
Prison, no brainer. Okay. Now, all right. So now we're gonna get down to the nitty gritty. Okay, my loves. We got headquarters over museum, guys.
Headquarters.
Headquarters.
Yeah.
Headquarters.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Now we got market or police station.
Market.
Market.
I think.
Market. Yeah.
Ebatez?
Dude, I like police station.
No way over market.
I'm with you on this, EB. I love
Yeah.
ED, but when I think of market has a buy. Market has 3 golden chests every
Yeah,
time.
police really does need it needs a buy. It does. It would
Yeah.
be so elite. I hear you on that. I hear you on that, Lucky.
I love PD, but it just, when you talk POI, I'm like, fuck, bro.
Okay.
It hurts my heart saying
Where would you
Yeah,
put a buy
the thing-
station? Up on the top? You wouldn't put it on the bottom, right?
No, you put it on the bottom.
In front of
At the,
Lawndale Police.
at the
Where it says Lawndale
bottom,
Police.
or where the loadout drops like on the side.
Yeah. I don't like about market is like there's just so many. I don't know, man. There's so many rats. Like there's so many corners that just sit in there sometimes. You get thirded a lot. You try to like push something. If you try to push outside the building, you get thirded.
Yeah, that does happen a lot. Yeah.
Okay, so market, right? We're all agreement.
Yeah.
I mean, I chose Belize, but
41. Okay, we got mall or souvenirs district. I'm gonna go mall. Next up, maybe you might go souvenirs. Maybe what
I'm
do you
going
think?
mall.
I'm gonna go souvenir because there's just like, for me at least, the gunfights are way better. Like mall's a little like open. It gets kind of like sketch when I'm fighting on the roof because like you have all those angles and it's like kind of a hard shell, you know. But
I'll say that I like both, and I dislike both for different reasons.
Okay.
But I would lean more towards souvenir. I think it has a little bit more of being able to get in and out of a situation versus mall. Literally, if they know where you're at, I think it's way harder. It's more like expected where you're gonna go.
you get pressured at mall, you're done, dude. Because like there's not that many places to like escape and finesse out of that. Souvenirs, you just hop in
dive
a room.
into the water if you can make it. Like even then, you got to cross the train tracks, cars, the little houses on the water. Like
Y'all are right on that. But hey, once you land mall, there ain't no leaving. If you land mall, you about business. You standing on it, you stay in mall. If you're running from mall, you shouldn't be landing there. You know what I mean? Only one comes out of mall, bro. And that's a lot. It's cool. It's high risk, high reward though. Mall, if you guys don't know, has the most money in the entire map. They made it that way for like a reason.
Yeah.
So it's like you're going in there. It's like you're going in there to have a fucking. You're either out in the game in a minute, or you're gonna come out there 5 minutes later with 10 kills. And 10 rats.
Yeah,
No,
and that's dude. That's what Resurgence needs, bro.
Yes,
we don't have it on
bro.
the big map. Like we don't. We seriously
Like a
don't.
superstore, huh?
Our big map sucks, bro. Our big map sucks, bro.
It's bad. It's bad.
They gotta just get rid of Old Town.
Oh.
Old Town and Low Town are ass.
They gotta just get rid of all that shit and give us an actual good POI in the middle, because there is no hot drop.
Peak. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, chill.
Take out Old Town, put P.
Okay, so we're going mall here, right? Was it 4-1? 4-1 mall?
I'm gonna take a piss, but yeah, I'm all.
Again?
well, I think it was.
God damn.
I drink a
Damn,
lot.
bro.
It was 2-3.
Yeah, we
but
know
I
about
think
you, brother.
Mall won.
All right, mall, right? 3-2?
It was 3-2 mall.
Oh shit. Who was the second one to go
Me
souvenirs?
and
Nixstah?
Mall.
Nixstah both said souvenirs.
Okay, and then Lucky said mall. Okay. All right. Now, should we wait for Lucky? Because these are about to get really hard.
Yeah,
What's up,
for
like,
sure.
it's a little crazy.
Well, I don't know about this one's not getting hard, but
Oh, well, okay. What would you say right here?
Easy.
Prison?
Oh, prison.
prison
Honestly,
for sure.
Prison might be my number one, dude. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
This guy's glazing.
Because I think the part with prison is it legit has like 3 to 4-ish feeling POIs. You do have a rooftop. You have each of the entryways where like you can come up the stairs, or the other part where it's like the window that looks at the tower. Then you have the whole like base floor, 2 levels of that. So it's a pretty big POI with multiple doors. And you have the underground, which is also part of that.
The showers,
that connects to the both sections for the showers.
Yeah.
And that connects to the tunnel that goes onto the outside. So it's a huge POI.
Prison kind of reminds me of like mall. Like it's like that like spot, but like it's better in my opinion because the roof is flat, and then like JGOD said, the showers. There's just so much like finesse down there, man. It's great.
So prison
A lot
here,
of windows,
Lucky.
a lot of doors.
Yeah.
Prison, right? I think prison will probably go to the finals here.
And there was a
cool,
time
but
where prison had a buy station in it too, right? On the inside?
inside?
I think in the showers, right? In the showers area, or am I? No.
Yeah, no,
Was there one? I don't
I
know.
can't remember that, Jacob, but I'm not
Maybe
sure.
there was like an LTM or something, like right in the middle on the little walkway of the cells on the second floor. Wasn't there something there?
I don't remember.
I don't know.
No, I mean, but they did do a lot of LTM, so there could have been something.
Yeah.
But it
The courtyard one was pretty clutch, though.
The courtyard
like-
one, yeah.
And like the Nova, the grandma buy, and the control
Oh,
bar
it
are
was
like
the
right
Easter
there.
egg. There was like
you know?
TVs there or something.
Oh,
yeah, it
okay.
might have been something like that.
I don't know. I
Okay.
feel like there was one inside at one point, but it was
It's
small.
interesting.
But there were
I
the
actually don't
trading
remember.
stations for sure. The trading stations were cool because you can just kill someone, pick up their gun, trade
their
it
loot
in,
in there.
like,
Or
Yeah.
something else. Yeah. Dude, wait, I hope it comes back. I mean, I would assume season 3 specialist is going to return. I would hope. But prison, we're going prison here. Now, next one is headquarters or market. Ooh.
Headquarters.
Headquarters for sure.
Because that's grandma's
sure,
included.
headquarters.
It's grandma's included.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
headquarters for sure.
Headquarters. Okay. Yeah, I forgot grandma's was included
And
in
it
this.
has everything. What's funny enough is the buildings are actually kind of similar, huh? If you look at headquarters along with the other one, like the way that the buy stations are right next to each other, like they're actually what they consist of.
Oh,
What
I
makes
see what
those
you mean.
POIs both good is essentially the same.
I feel like buy stations play a huge part in like making shit like feel good, making
Oh,
POIs do
Yeah,
good.
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
never land
yeah.
anywhere that doesn't have a buy. I'll never land somewhere. Like,
Yeah, me neither.
So this is mall versus prison block. Arguably the two
Prison.
POIs, the two hot POIs or drop spot.
yeah.
Prison.
I don't want to say it's like an easy choice. Like I think it's prison, but I really do like mall.
I like mall a lot too.
Yeah.
I like how there's yeah.
Yeah, prison was like my drop spot for like the last like 5 seasons of Rebirth. So like I gotta go prison, dude.
Right.
The one thing I
Prison
don't
was
like about
also so big. Oh, go ahead.
sorry, no. The one thing I don't like about mall, I wish there was like a ladder or some way to like get up to the top from the middle instead of like only the 4 corners because there's zip, stairs, and then like a jump up and a jump up over here. I wish there was
Then
like a way to
the
get
gondola.
up to the mall.
Yeah, the gondola. No. Oh, you're
Oh
talking
no,
about mall.
I'm talking about prison. I'm talking about prison.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, prison. No, prison's solid. Like I think prison's great.
Okay.
Yeah, prison on this
So
one.
everybody agreed on prison for this, and I think it's gonna go. Is this the finals?
Also, I think
No.
prison could have been even better in today's like with the way the zips work because they did have zips, but you could not get on top of prison from the angle. It would like just go to the height and then like you're like, what is
Yeah.
this? What the hell is this? I don't know. It was rough. It would have been so good to be able to jump, fly on, especially now with Mountaineer. Your shit would just
Right.
boom, right on.
I'm excited to see how Rebirth plays out, man. I mean, like with Mountaineer and all the new perks and just everything. I mean, I feel like it's gonna play out faster than what
Mountaineer's
we.
gonna be crazy. You're gonna be able to jump off the top roof, like, and on
dude,
the
yeah.
on headquarters, not headquarters, but control. There's so many times where it's like it's just enough where you break your legs if you jump off control, like to the right spot. But now, like,
It ain't gonna
Mountaineer will be
matter.
so
Ain't gonna
good.
matter.
Yeah.
All right, so headquarters or prison block. Remember, headquarters is including grandma's. So grandma's or prison itself. Yeah, this is hard.
Yeah.
Headquarters.
I
I'm
think
gonna go prison.
headquarters
I'm gonna stay with prison.
pretty good, but prison I think is still overall better POI. Yeah.
Like I'm gonna go headquarters here. I just fighting grandmas with headquarters. Just specifically grandmas. It was so fun. So right now it's 2-2.
Oh,
Ebatez,
Hexy, why you gonna do that to me, bro? Why you gonna do that to me, bro?
It's close though. I would say this is very close.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
super close. Yeah, very
Oh
close.
man, I'm so torn right now, man. I'm so torn.
So it's 2-2 chat.
What is the
Ebatez.
other building called? Headquarters includes Sniper Tower too, right? Or no? Is that called something else?
It's taking like an
just
L.
grandmas.
It's taking like an L because
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
an L shape.
because it's headquarters. Then the building that you climb up where you get the sniper at the top, and then
Yeah.
also grandma's.
That is headquarters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a knock
like-
on that building. That needs to be destroyed.
I like.
HQ was fun, but like I feel like you spent most of your time at prison because it's so big and there's so many fights
Yeah.
there. You know.
Dude, like
Damn.
I prefer landing at headquarters, but I prefer fighting at prison. I know it's so hard. So I'm so torn, man.
Come
I'm gonna
on.
go prison. I'm gonna go
Prison.
prison.
A
I'm
lot
gonna
of
go prison.
times you would do prison, then rotate through the bottom, maybe take a fight to grandma's. You'd have enough because loadouts were what, like 7,500 or something stupid, and then
I
you
don't know, getting
get the
enough-
loadout.
Fighting a 4-stack at prison that's decent is
It's tough.
not. It's there's not that much finesse in prison compared to headquarters. If you think about prison, like it's all hallways. The rooftop is pretty flat.
There were a couple hop-up spots though, because the way those
You can do
walkways work,
hop-ups.
you could do a bunch of different hops and then relocate.
But I'm
And then the
thinking, like, getting-
cells,
Yeah,
I
getting
don't know.
chased by like 4 people, you could get pretty trampled on pretty
Oh, yeah.
quickly. I think
Damn.
for me at least. I mean, dude, just seeing a 4-stack on top of prison sniping is not fun. It's almost like university.
I feel like there could have been faster ways to get up. Because
Yeah.
there were a lot of easy ways to get down where you could jump down on the ledge, go into the window, jump out the other side, go into the other side, go underneath in the tunnel, and then you'd come up the stairs, come around. Like you could actually maneuver in prison kind of crazy.
Yeah, a lot of
especially on
escape
that,
routes. Yeah.
especially on that side of the map. The
Yeah.
other side, not so much, but
Like towards the end of Rebirth, like when it got like a little bit more stacky, like people just post some grandmas, drop their mines. Like you could
Uh-huh.
probably chow them, but it's like a really long fight to break it down, you know? So got a little annoying towards the end.
So you guys, I guess from it's 3-2 with prison being at the top, right? Right? Okay.
Yeah.
Now it comes down to this, boys, which I kind of feel like I knew this was going to be the deciding two. These are the top 2 ones. I mean, I don't know if you could.
Yeah.
Okay, before we do this, hold on. Let me ask you this, because we already put prison block against grandmas and headquarters. So what about control versus headquarters?
Control.
Control.
Okay. All right. So this is a true 1 and 2, whatever wins here. What would you guys say? Prison block or control center? I'm going to go prison block here. I'm going to go prison just because it's so big. There's so much shit you can do. But again, like getting Mixie in control center, I cannot wait to feel that again. So
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I feel like it's just like if you ask me at the start of Rebirth, I'd say control. But as people got better, control got super like it
hyper
was like hit or
sweaty.
miss. Like Maul, you either die when you either die when you land, or you're like gonna come out like 10, 15. So I stopped landing in control because it got a little too crazy. But I'm gonna go prison. Yeah, super versatile.
Lucky, what about you? So it's two prison right now. 2 people from prison.
I mean, only real demons win control. Let's keep it a bug. Yeah, let me keep it a bug. I'm saying control. I think there's nothing that comes close to control center. I think just fighting fucker. Like I'd rather fight a 4-stack of demons in control center than in prison, because in prison I feel like I could just get cheesed versus control center. I mean, there's a couple clips I got slammed in control center, but I'm like, fuck, bro. Hey, they did it. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Control center for me, and you don't really have to worry about the third parties as much. Like you're literally in there. There's not a lot of windows. It just, hey, have your gunny up and start shooting. That's how I saw control center. I think prison, it was my land spot. I love prison. I mean, I think it's rightfully so, top 3. But control center, bro.
Okay.
I mean,
All right.
bro.
JGOD.
Boys became men in there.
JGOD.
I think they're both good. I think control center was generally better for the first half of the match, but the second half, I feel like prison's just a better POI. I don't know.
Okay. So what would you what if you had to choose?
I would
one?
still go prison overall. I think overall they're pretty even. Control's better in the beginning, but then prison's better it's good all the time.
Okay. All right. Now, Ebatez, what about you?
I'm going control center.
Yeah.
I do agree with what JGOD said though. Control center off the rip was the best, but then prison was probably where you rotated after, and it was like, yeah.
Okay. All
Well,
right.
also, like, what's cool about prison, it's a big enough POI where you're like, fuck, these dudes are just camping the door. Then you would just go run across the entire building, come up the other side, and then they'd still be camping the same
Yeah, the
door.
door, yeah,
And
yeah.
you just shoot them
Yeah,
in the back
yeah.
as they're trying to rotate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
then they had those little things so you could fight on the roof. The whatever the hell those like window thingies were.
Yeah.
I guess here's a question. Do you guys think Control Center is the superstore of like small maps?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
okay.
1000%. I think Prison Block's cool. Like, I don't know. I get a lot of big map vibes for Prison Block because, like, kind of like what JGOD said, like, oh, team's holding here. Let's go rotate in the same POI all the way around. It's kind of like Winery. That's why I don't like Winery. It's like, it's just too big. Control Center, it's just get your gun and go. You know what I mean? It's like, it's nonstop like this versus Prison, like, yo, let's make a smart play. Let's go rotate this way. Let's go up top, which is like a cool part of the POI, but it's like also like, I have TikTok brain rot. I want to push shit and just fly at shit. So for me, it just like my brain, I could think less. At Control
I
Center.
also like Prison has more dynamic gunfights. There are close range, there's stairways. Then there's the long hallways too. And then the roof, you do have sight lines where you can close the distance. And then all of a sudden they just creep around through the midsection of those where it breaks. They don't even got to go over the top. And then the stairways on the other side, on the grandma side, like you could fight in there. Multiple teams. They're like wide hallways with the little L shape on the top. Yeah, I don't know. I think there's a lot going on there.
Yeah, I feel like I had way better like squad wipes in prison because of like just in the prison area, the prison block, like being able to go up, down, you know, jumping off of it, and just breaking cameras there was like really cool because of all the corners.
So, look, okay, so I think right now it's 3-2, right, to Prison. I think that's
so.
the,
But
that's
it's
the
close.
thing.
It's super
Fuck,
close.
I'm
I
like,
would say they're both fire.
I like.
I would
Yeah,
say,
they're both
like,
really good.
It makes sense. Like I could see why Prison would win. Like I think Prison's fucking top.
Damn. Okay, so Prison won, but low key, I'm like thinking about like, damn, like all the fights that would get into Control Center, all the mixy, like it's mixy. But listen, I mean, bro, Prison. Here's the whole bracket. Dude, that was an insane bracket with Prison Block being the number one, which I feel like I'm very happy that it's 1 and 2 here because like
for
the
sure.
1 and 2s I think were really good. I think Grandma's can obviously be a close third to this one because Grandma's was obviously like one of our favorites. Headquarters, Grandma's included. Boys, I guess, I mean, look, Prison Block is y'all's number one thing, right? Number one or number 1/2, depending on who you ask, right? But just a couple questions before we end the podcast is with everything that we saw, I saw you guys liked how Fortune's Keep changed this year. Now with Rebirth, and I know Ebatez, you're like very adamant about them not changing anything. Lucky, Nixstah, what do y'all think? Do you think they're going to change Rebirth again? Do you think it's going to be a W? Do you think they might fuck it up? Are you guys scared that they're going to fuck it up? Because Rebirth has been one of those maps they've toyed with it a little bit, but it's always been pretty good, and you don't want to fuck up something that people have a lot of nostalgia for. So what's y'all's thoughts about Rebirth and how that's going to turn out?
I mean, I'd be surprised if they didn't change things. Like, but I think their like mindset in changing it is just to add more like access to things that were like kind of hard to push. So like maybe like Prison might get like, I mean, I don't think it's say like blow it up, but like maybe like zips on the side or like a stairway on the side of it to get to the top. Like more ways to like chow power positions would be a good change because there's some buildings on Rebirth. It's like, dude, kind of annoying to push, you know?
Yeah.
Even,
The
like,
water tower?
yeah, like the water tower, like that's stupid, bro. Like, why is it even in the game? You know, like,
Yeah. I
Yeah.
hope they add, and I'm sure they will. They're gonna add a lot of zip lines and stuff, which will be nice.
Yep.
yeah.
But
And I think a couple balloons would go a long way. Being able to fly wherever. Personally, I don't think they're going to change much because I think there's not really much space to change.
Yeah.
Like they do have that little courtyard where the buy station was. They redid that portion like twice, and then they added a little bit more cover. They changed the color of it, and that made it more useful. Other than that, it was just like a walkway before. So I think they'll just continue to maybe add stuff that way, and it'll be like quality of life stuff to make it like less dangerous. Like Decon might get some more cover. I would think it needs some kind of cover from the top side where they can at least get behind, other than like a half an AC unit on, like, you know what I mean? So I think it'll be small stuff like that. Like they're saying with zips and whatever. I don't think they'll go like crazy.
Anything
my
crazy.
my fear is like, you know how on Fortune's Keep on like near the bar, kind of near Overlook, there's like that giant butt crack, right? And there's like that split in the earth that like kind of people use just run in to go to ground zero. Like my fear is that they put like a butt crack between like control and like prison to like try and give people a way to rotate. Like I don't know, I kind of like how open it is. Like I just hope they don't do that. That's what I just the whole earthquake thing is just crazy to me. So hopefully
I feel like
I don't
when
think
we
they're
were
doing
looking at
earthquake,
shore,
though.
yeah, because when we looked at shore, like that tunnel is like kind of what that is already. So I feel like there wouldn't be a need for that, you know?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing: is like talk about water real quick. Like, are they gonna add water to this shit, or is you think you're just gonna make it like, oh, it's an island, so you'll just be able to swim around in the water, like around, right? But like, are they gonna add water? You think internally at all,
I don't
I
think
mean,
so.
they didn't do it with Fortune's Keep.
right?
I don't think so.
Whatever had water would already had water in Fortunes, right? Nothing was added, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Correct.
But like,
Besides
but
the
like adding,
winery,
like now that we have water mechanics, like I was saying this about Fortunes, like it adds a whole new playable area to the map, which is why I think they should raise the player counts. Fortunes now with the water is huge. You could like swim so far out, and there's like a lot of stuff to go around and like rotate in the water. Which is why like I would like.
What
to
is
see
it
more
right now? Is
players.
it 52?
Yeah, it's 52 for quads. Yeah,
Hey, bro,
What do you think it
listen.
should be? Like 55, 60?
like just like 50, like 2 more teams. Nothing crazy, you know. Yeah,
Bro, put 60, bro. Like, bro.
yeah, like 60 would be good.
I hope somebody's listening, bro, because
Unfortunately, they did that at the first time it did come out. It was crazy.
wasn't it low? It was like 40 teams.
Well,
And then they
did
added
low,
it.
and then they did the high, and then it was too much, and then they normalized on what we thought it would be, which was I think it was 55 or something like when it was out. But like he said, the map is slightly bigger.
They
There's
just gotta
more
listen.
depth.
As a whole, they just gotta stop being scared to add players, bro. Like, big map is so boring right now. Nobody's playing it because it's 100 players, bro. You barely get into any action. Like,
That's
100,
miserable.
120 would be fucking perfect. Like, give us an LTM, right? For Rebirth. What's the player
That's
count for
something they
Rebirth?
need to do.
They had a 100-player LTM for Rebirth once. That was like
that was insane,
was
bro. It
insane.
was so sick.
I
Yeah,
missed it
that's
the
what they
first
can do
time.
it.
I did play it the second time. I will
Yeah.
say that it wasn't nearly as fun as I thought it would be. With that player count, I think still
yeah,
high
that's too
player
much.
counts are
That's too
good.
much. Yeah.
It was too much. I felt like the other one where the loadout dropped off rip and everyone
Oh,
had
dude, that was
specialists.
so fun.
That
dude.
was the best.
Bro,
Like,
Yeah, because
LTM
you had
ever.
infinite
For sure.
respawns after the fourth zone. Like that
yeah,
made
it just kept
Resurgence
going.
so fun.
Bro,
Yeah, they need to do that again.
How
I'll
is
be honest, I think a lot of people will see now Vondel as Battle Royale because of the player count. I think if Resurgence, like what they need to do each year is just have 2 maps, right? You have one map, that's the Vondel, which is bigger, 72 players, and then another smaller map like a Rebirth where maybe it's 60. Like Nixon said, 2-3 teams added. And you have those just rotating. I don't think they need to keep adding a bunch of new maps. And on top of that, they need to increase like a lot of people like the first question you asked was like, you know, with Rebirth around the corner, like, are they gonna change anything? Like, no, don't change anything. Don't change anything. But like, that's a lot of the newer Rebirth players. Like, if you play Rebirth from the start, the map changed every season. Like, it was
Yeah,
Yeah.
like,
Yes.
something
Yeah.
different. People are like, don't change. I'm like, okay, what don't you want them to change? You want season 1 Rebirth, season 3, like, or you guys just a season 6 that came in late? You know what I mean? Like, I for one think they're gonna keep it, but like, they're probably just gonna add stuff each season, which they should. Like, that's what made Rebirth. Nobody was asked. The difference between Rebirth and Verdansk is people in Verdansk were begging for a new map versus Rebirth. Like, we didn't ask for a new map. They just kind of gave it to us. We're like, oh fuck, give us back Rebirth. And it's because like they added POIs that were actually good each season. They kept the flow good. Like, they didn't add a lot, but they added just something, a little taste. And that's what I
Yep.
think
Yeah.
Resurgence
made
is
it?
so good. So personally, I think like with Rebirth dropping, they might add 1 or 2 things, maybe not a lot, maybe they it doesn't matter, but it's like I'm excited, not on launch, but like, okay, what's coming season 2 or 4, whenever it drops, you know, the next season.
who
It's
made
like-
Rebirth?
Like,
What do you guys do? We know?
Treyarch originally.
I think it was Infinity, no?
No wonder. Treyarch, because Treyarch was the first one to
Made
make
the
it. and then
original Rebirth, and then they remade it. Well, obviously it's
Next
a San
year.
Francisco POI, anyways. It's a real place.
next year.
yeah. I just
Sure.
do hope that they start changing the map because like I don't think has Vondel gotten a single like change since it dropped.
Bro, Vondel was amazing for Halloween. They could have literally just took out the fog and stuff like that and
Ooh.
kept
Yeah.
Halloween Vondel.
The
is
red
better than
fog?
regular Vondel. Yeah, no,
or
but,
whatever
like,
the hell that was.
if you added like a different weather dynamic to Vondel Halloween edition, I think that Vondel was better than the Vondel we have right now.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah for sure.
I would have enjoyed it if they just kept that for the remainder of MW2 because that
Yeah,
like a
they
month.
should. I don't know why they don't just swap, like
so
rotate those maps.
fire,
It's such a
bro.
good map. Like,
They just got you-
yeah.
Well, last question, boys, of the pod, which pertains to what you're saying, is Lucky. It's more for you. I want to hear your opinion. What do they do for playlist updates and for playlists, right? I know you guys are really passionate about this kind of shit. Like Ashika is, at least we think that everybody hates it, right? They could have numbers that say that people love it, and that's why it continues to be thrown in there. What happens when Rebirth comes in?
I don't know.
Well, like,
What do y'all want? What do you want? Yeah.
well, dude. Well, all I know is that if like, let's say like 2 weeks after Rebirth drops, they're already taking out of quads. People are gonna be so upset, bro. Like, come on, let's be real here. So they need to figure out like one dedicated map for quads. Like, even like, I would be cool with Vondel and Rebirth rotation quads, and then like Ashika and like Fortune's Keep, you know, for everything else. I don't know.
I'd be cool if they group those two together.
Yeah, because that's a good pairing, and it's like it'll keep it fresh at least like not at launch, but maybe like a month after, you know, because keep things fresh a little bit.
I mean,
I think they just need to evolve to Sheikah.
I think they eventually.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why they don't. If they're very on like, oh, we have the stats. We're looking at stats, and I get it. But like the stats for Resurgence Rebirth,
They need to
it's
show
like,
us them stats, bro. I don't believe them.
Not
I
even
don't
that,
believe
but like Rebirth stats were so crazy towards the end of Warzone 1, yet they removed it. So I don't know what the logic is behind stats. If Rebirth was so hot, why remove it the last month before their new game dropped?
Yeah.
Well,
So
if
if you're gonna vault Rebirth on the launch of MW2 because it doesn't include it, you should have the same treatment with the Ashika with Rebirth returning, because it's like you're just almost now having too many maps now. And I only say Ashika because it's the map that's been in the game the longest. But it's like if you're gonna ply away Rebirth from us for the last month of Warzone 1 for no logic other than MW2 dropping, then I think for us to actually enjoy it for however long we have it, whether that's 3 months or they keep it into the next COD or whatever, I don't know. Then it's like, bro, like I don't want to have to sit here and fucking cross my fingers like, yo, am I going to be able to have fucking content this week? Oh no, they took out Rebirth. I think last playlist update, Nixstah, where it was Vondel and Fortune's Keep. And
Dude, that was perfect.
It was
That was
Yeah.
so good.
It was
Yeah, nobody
Vondel's
complained about that.
squads and duos, and then Fortune's Keep trios and solos, and it rotated. So if you wanted
Yeah.
to play a big size, if you wanted to play like a bigger size playlist, you have Vondel constantly 24/7 with either trios or quads. And if you wanted to play it solos or like a smaller place, you could also do that. It was a perfect. But once
Yeah.
you start adding a third map, a fourth map, a fifth map
Yeah.
in the mix, you know what I mean? I think they'll honestly vault Ashika just because I think the audience that likes Ashika is gonna like Rebirth. They'll go from there.
And I think Ashika also is tied to Warzone 2. I think it's like there's just some negativity behind it. Like I think they should just get rid of it.
They never
Yeah.
added anything
Well-
to Ashika or Vondel ever, other than Halloween.
I don't know. I've actually played Resurgence on all the modes. I don't know how they keep duos as a Resurgence mode.
It's
It
horrible.
Basically, feels
Yeah,
like
it's
Battle
like so
Royale.
boring.
Because you
Yeah.
get killed and the next dude's wiped and that's it.
Yeah,
like, literally
yeah,
it's a team
yeah.
kill. So I don't even know why we have a duos. I know that sounds weird to get rid of an entire mode,
No,
but
I
why
agree.
not like just get rid of that mode and then because solos obviously has its place. I think even though I'm not the biggest fan of solos, I think it's a great mode for people who want to play solos. And then duos, it just doesn't fit.
It's Resurgence.
Yeah,
you know what
like
I mean?
that
It's
makes
like,
sense. Yeah.
I could explore it. I think for that casuals, they're gonna love it. But it's like, you know, them adding it, the casuals are gonna rather play that than big map. I mean, no 9 to 5 person coming
Yeah.
home from work is want to go fucking loot up for 20 minutes, die, then boot up again. You know what I mean? It just, I personally think Battle Royale's just, it could be my TikTok brain rot, bro. I think it's a snooze fest, and that's why Resurgence is popping. It just like it's a new map. They got to experience the big map at a smaller, you know, size, and they could enjoy it. Yeah, I mean, again, I'm talking
Dude.
strictly for casuals. Not
Yeah, no, I
next
can see that.
week's playlist is horrible. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's
Vondel
dude.
Solos.
What's next week's? What's next week?
Well, I guess Vondel solos, but yeah,
Vondel
duos,
solos isn't that
Ashika,
bad. You know, I
trios,
could work with
fortunes, and
that.
then it's like POIs, quads. I don't know, man.
I feel like this week's is like pretty
I feel like
tragic.
This week's the worst. I
Auto
think-
duos is like they might as well not even have it. Like,
Yeah.
Wait,
Vondel
what is it?
Solos
It's
is fun as
Fortunes keep
fuck.
quads,
yeah,
Ashika trios.
Oh, I'll play fortunes keep quads all week probably.
Yeah.
yeah, and then it's Vondel duos.
Oh, that's fucking that. I feel bad for
Yeah.
y'all, bro.
Like, come on,
I'm
dude.
telling you, it's horrible, bro. Like,
Vondel
like
duos.
we
Hey,
looked at it,
rank
man.
will
and
still be there.
Truthfully,
Rank
like
trios
next
will still be
week,
there.
like I'm going to like a wedding for like 5 days, so like I'm so happy to not
Bro,
be home
chilling,
'cause
you know,
dude,
like-
the playlist is just so bad. I'm like I wasn't even gonna stream. Honestly, I was just gonna probably do something off stream, record. Like I
Yeah,
wasn't
it-
even.
It is a little demotivating, like seeing a playlist, like as a streamer, because like
Yeah.
realistically, who wants to play Vondel solos for like 8 hours? That's like tragic, you know. So
And
Yeah.
another issue we've talked about, man, like dude, like I have like my cousins, you know, IRLs, whatever, who hit me up. They're like, yo, you guys want to play? And I'm like, oh, the only quads mode right now is a Sheikah. And they're like, fuck that. Like, you know what I mean? We have to drop somebody from the squad because, you know, like we want to go play Vondel or something. It's like, it's actually really frustrating.
Yeah, and ranked causes like a trios effect. Like trios and Resurgence is cut now. Like no matter what, it's gonna be like super sweaty. Even though it's pubs, people go to the practice, scrim, you know, whatever they want to do. So not having like another like the map I like, but like not trios like quads instead is like kind of sucks, you know.
I mean, look, man, like I know this is something that you guys, at least I see you guys tweet out a lot about that. I hope that, in kind of conclusion to all this, I hope that they, you know, use the data that they're collecting over the last, whatever, 4 weeks, these next 4 weeks. And I hope, which we talked about this last podcast, but I hope they make it public. And I hope they let people know, hey, this is like the numbers. This was the most popular playlist. This is why we're doing this. So then people can see like, hey, this is why they do what they do. But do I think that's going to happen? I don't think so. I don't think they're going to be that transparent and be like, yo, you know, boy, guys, surprisingly, Sheikah is the most popular map out of all of them. Like I'd be fucking mind blown. But
I wish
like,
they would, though. I wish they
like
would.
interesting though, because they said they're collecting data, but like, let's say I got like 3 of my boys, and we have to play a Sheikah to play quads.
Yeah.
So I just don't get. I would like to see like the mindset behind that. Like, where's the data? Like, I don't know.
I think they probably have player count for each map, but like I personally think it's all just so biased, bro. Like think about it, like oh, you know, they didn't have any other map but Resurgence for 3 days. So like Resurgence,
of course they're gonna play it. Like
yeah, I was playing it. It's like of course that map might have X more players than another map, and then you go to like, oh, I'm a Vondel player, but fuck, man, I like playing quads, and it's only Vondel duos. I guess I'm playing like Ebatez. I guess I'm playing Fortune's Keep. Like, I don't think it's authentic data if you're forcing an audience to play a certain map at a certain time and a certain playlist. I personally don't think it is.
I agree.
But,
what do you guys think about like a map voting system? Is that like?
I've said that.
Map
That'd be
voting
cool.
for
I don't think it could
Resurgence?
ever work. I don't think it would ever
player
work.
size.
They
There's
think
too
it's just
many
gonna-
players,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah, there's a
Well,
lot
are
of
you
players.
saying-
Slide.
are you saying like per match, like pubs? Like are you
Yeah,
saying
like-
like you load
like
into a quads
Tumblr.
game? You load into a quads game, and then they randomize 2 maps. And let's say it's a Sheikah versus Vondel, and then we let that wouldn't work.
Fuck
That wouldn't work.
Fuck that.
It
Fuck that.
wouldn't
I would
match.
back out. If I got a Sheikah, I'd back out.
Well, I just
That's
feel like
what
a
normally
Sheikah would never
happens
get
in map
voted,
voting.
and it would be like pointless at the same time.
Well,
Because
it's
like,
not even that.
And
Like,
player
how are
count.
you supposed to? It's player count. You can't queue into 40, and it's like, all right, we're going to 72. Wait another 3 minutes.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. Fuck,
Yeah,
man.
so-
They just gotta
complex.
keep Resurgence to 2 maps and just evolve them over time. A bigger one like Vondel
Yeah.
and a smaller one like Rebirth, and just call it a day. You'll
4
never
maps
have
is too
people-
much. 4 maps
I
is too much.
honestly thought when we got Fortune's Keep and we had it for the entire playlist for basically the week, I honestly didn't think a Sheikah would ever come back. I thought it would just come back and it'd just be a Vondel and Fortune's Keep. Because what's weird is I think most people go Vondel, they either like it or they dislike it, whatever, but they don't hate the map, right? Fortune's Keep, they either like it or they don't like it, but nobody hates the map. When it comes to a Sheikah, there's people who like it and then there's people who hate the map. Like,
Yeah.
to the point where they don't want to play it, where it's like, just get rid of it. It's not worth keeping for the 20% or whatever that like it. It's
Mhm.
like,
well, I don't think they should delete it because I think it could be rescued, dude. I think they give it a better color palette. They make the
Sheikah?
buys. They got to make the buys
It's
static,
a waste
bro.
of resources,
I
bro. I'm
hate
telling you, it's a waste of resources.
buys
Let's move
move in
forward.
that map,
Let's-
bro.
We've had a Sheikah for 2 years. I'm
I
telling
do
you.
agree they could save it, but
They
they've
could save
literally
it.
done nothing on the map to
Yeah,
make me think
that's
they
tough.
will.
To save it at this
What do
point,
you want to do? Add a new POI on Rebirth or fucking save a Sheikah Island?
yeah, I'm telling you, it's
Yeah, I'll
a
go
waste
for
of
Rebirth, yeah.
resources. It's a waste of resources.
Yeah. Look, hey, look, I don't know. I will say, I think I can speak for everybody probably in here and even you guys. Season 3 might just be fucking like a quote unquote blow up season for us. I know a lot of people are going to be returning. Rebirth is about to be fucking up. I don't
Also
again.
in 1 week too. We didn't even talk about that with
What's in
Warzone
1
Mobile.
week? Oh, Warzone Mobile releases like what, like 7 days, 8 days?
Yeah.
Yep.
This
Something
is-
like that. I
Why are you
know.
smiling, Nixstah? Why are you smiling, bro?
Oh, we got Rebirth on there, huh?
Yeah, Rebirth's gonna be on there.
Ooh.
Fucking Rebirth's gonna be on there. Fucking Verdance is gonna be on there. I'm low key gonna play that shit. I'm excited as fuck, man. But boys, I mean,
You know you can't play it with an emulator, right? Just FYI.
also you can't. A lot of people were asking me
You can
that.
play on an iPad. You can play on an iPad.
Yeah, I have an
Play on
iPad or the iPhone.
Yeah, I double checked
Dude,
with
imagine the Vision
Activision
Pro.
peeps.
Oh.
They said no, you can get banned.
Wait, can I use it on my other Vision Pro?
I don't know. Imagine though, I would actually
that'd be
shit
crazy,
myself.
yeah.
That would be fucking insane. You'd be like,
Oh, we're
no.
locked in. We're locked
Nah.
in. We're
That's
locked
actually
in.
insane.
But the controller, we'll see once it actually comes out with Warzone. I
you
know
can
people are already
play-
playing it.
I mean, Lucky
There's like
said
no dead zones. There's no response curves. There's no. So it actually feels like you're playing on Xbox 360 days, like where the shit's like loose.
Well, Lucky said, I know you tweeted this out, right? That you played it, and that it felt great on controller.
You're gonna get like a controller on phone. It's gonna be better than your expectations, but it's not gonna be on par with PC.
Right,
Like,
right, for sure.
From the version I play, like at the end of the day, it's the COD community. They're gonna bitch about anything. Someone's gonna complain. Oh, it's not. I'm like, bro, if you're Bluetoothing your fucking controller to your phone, but it's actually good. But is it gonna be on par with like fucking your setup and PC
DS4?
No, it's not. But it's good. It's fun. Like if
Right.
you're trying to like fucking go pro and con, take it serious. Fuck no, bro. Just like plug it in, have fun, bro.
Nah.
Stop bitching. You'll have a good time.
If you can use the Vision Pro for Verdansk, I'm literally selling my PC, bro. I don't care. I'm going straight to Warzone Mobile. You guys won't see me on PC never again, bro. I promise. I'm not
Yeah,
winning.
you get the
Dude.
you'll get the 50 cent RPMs.
Oh, I'm about to be like, oh my god, bro. I'm gonna be in Superstore. I'm like, yo, this shit is fucking nuts, bro. Like, hell nah.
Look, man, hey, I'm excited, bro. Next week, COD Mobile. The week after that, I think is season 3. I'm hoping it hasn't been confirmed, but rumors are that Rebirth does come at the start of season 3. But I hope it's at the start, right? But I mean, boys, I don't know. Today we found out what's the best POI. Any closing thoughts or anything before we head out, man? Prison on top, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Nixstah,
Prison
talk
on
to me.
top. Go ahead.
Dude, I was honestly like, seeing the POIs just brought so much like joy to me because we're gonna be so like hype and just thinking about like how Warzone plays right now. All right, hot topic, but like I think it plays a little bit better now with all the like obviously like I miss bunny hopping, but the zip maneuvers, like all of that, like there's a lot more ways to outplay now, and like Mountaineer, I think all those additions are super cool. It's gonna make it play a lot differently. So I'm curious to see how it's gonna go down. Yeah.
Lucky, what about you, man? Any closing thoughts?
Nah, I'm excited, bro. I think anybody who's been bitching about Resurgence, though, I better not see you on Rebirth season 3. That's all I'm saying.
At me, bro. At me, Lucky.
No, you put your time in on Resurgence, bro.
Yeah, I've been putting actually a lot of time on this shit, bro. I don't think I
I
played
called
Big
you like
Mac.
a couple months ago. I
catching
said
them
he's a
hands.
Rebirth warrior now.
Bro.
He got
No,
no
he
built from
hated
the
it.
Yeah.
Resurgence hater, bro. He's
Yeah,
such
bro.
a hater.
We have
And it
100.
changed.
We have 100 players on fucking Big Map, and there's no fucking
listen.
gunfights. Hey,
Hey, welcome to the dark side.
Listen.
Welcome to the dark side.
yeah, bro. Urzikstan is literally at least a player count, and it's ass, bro. You don't get into gunfights for like
Bro's been
another
seeing
fucking.
me tweet a 60 every day.
Yeah.
He said, hold up, wait, you shoot your gun over here?
I do think this is just a side note on the map. Even though I don't really play Big Map at all, like I don't care for Big Map, just because it's Battle Royale, I'm bored with Battle Royale. But what I will say is, if they're dropping Rebirth whenever it is, whether it's next season at the start or mid-season, I think them adding 120 to making it 120 players, even though I'll never touch that map, I think it would be huge, like for the people coming back, because if they come back and they're like, oh, it's only 100, it's just going to be so bad.
Yeah.
Like, because this is a huge influx of players
that are gonna
coming
come back.
just for the name alone.
Rebirth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I don't think
And-
anybody's coming back for Rebirth. Like, yo, let's try some Urzikstan.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean? Like, if it is bad, it's bad, you know? Well, they might have to if the playlist is rotation or some shit.
True.
But when Verdansk comes back, like, imagine that, but not being 150. Like,
Don't even play.
To be
Don't
honest,
even play. Don't play.
when it comes to casuals though, like I don't think a lot of it like nowadays is an argument over map other than Verdansk. That has to do with nostalgia. I think it's a good map, but like I think a lot of the argument when it comes to like Rebirth or Verdansk or that kind of stuff, it's not about the map. To me, it's about the game mode. Like I don't know,
Yeah.
man. Just Battle Royale is just so slow.
does matter.
Bro. I think it's more the game mode that's so slow. Like you guys, there's a reason why Urzikstan now has all these regain opportunities because Resurgence has been killing it. So it's like I don't know. I think it's not the map. It's more of like or the player size. I think it's dead ass just like the game mode.
I've been saying it.
I highly disagree, though. I disagree because with Verdansk 150 players, that shit was popping. You were like getting into gunfights all the time in Verdansk. But now, like, I'm being dead ass. They ruined it, bro. They ruined it. 100 players, like, your life no longer matters. Like, BR should feel like BR, and Resurgence should feel like Resurgence. But BR should have a lot of gunfights as well. like Verdance did. Rebirth or Resurgence now is it's just so different now. BR now. Sorry, I meant BR.
Yeah, no, Lucky, I hear you on that. I do agree with Hector. What Hector's saying. I feel like the problem is right now is like there's just not a lot of players, and then they tried so hard to give BR that Rebirth feel or Resurgence feel, which they should not have. We need to like take it to get rid of flares. Maybe even make buybacks 4K or something. I don't know. Like just give BR a BR mode. You know what I mean? Make it feel like BR, but a lot of players, right? A lot of gunfights. You have to like value your life a little bit more. And then make Resurgence, you know, fast pace, kills, you come back, whatever, fun. Like, I just think they need to separate the two and keep them separate so we don't have this comparison all the time. I hate the comparison on the two. It doesn't make sense. They can both thrive and like be their own mode. They should be so different, but right now it feels like they're the same for some reason.
Yeah, it just feels like they're trying to mesh the two, and in reality, it just doesn't make sense to me. 100 players with like hella buybacks and like hella like it's just like, bro, like you're trying to be Resurgence, like
log tokens,
like, stop trying to be Resurgence, bro. Like
it's so boring. It's so boring, man.
I'm just pressing for you guys.
Oh, trust me, us BR players, we are down fucking horrendous, bro. Trust.
Yeah, dude. Hector and the 5 other BR players are down bad right now, man.
Hey, bro, listen, I'm a ride or die, bro.
They're struggling to fill the lobbies. No, I'm just like,
it's down bad, bro. It's down bad. Anyways,
hey, we got a lot of Resurgence 30s coming up, though, man. Come on, clap it up from our Resurgence boys. Let's go.
When did Ebatez ever play Resurgence, though? I thought this guy was always big map for like his whole entire career. Am I faded?
Hey, go look at my YouTube pops. You know what I'm saying? Uploading on Rebirth. OG right here. OG right here.
Lucky. Is he actually an OG?
I'm valid.
Damn, he's rolling his eyes, bro. Damn. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes today's podcast, man. We're ending like this. Lucky, Nixstah, JGOD, Ebatez, thank y'all for fucking tuning in. Nixstah, it was great having you for the first time, man. I definitely want to fucking have you on more. Lux, you know we love you in here, man. You let me know whenever you want to come on again, bro. JGOD, Ebatez, as always, thank y'all so much for tuning in, for being here, bro. You know, Ebatez, I'm sorry, but you're a PR guy, bro.
Listen, man, whenever Lucky sent me his VPN, that's when I hopped on Resurgence. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'll catch y'all later, man. You guys have a great night, all right?
Have a good night, guys. Thank you, man.
YouTube, all that. We'll catch you guys later, baby.
Catch y'all, man. See y'all later, dude.